village. His primary focus is to find an artifact that will help his home, the Minotaur city-state of Voskia, and the Order of the Maze that he represents as he traverses the world. In his order, he is called a navigator, a young adventurer who will find his place in the church and Voskian society through great deeds. Minotaurs are sometimes seen as primitive barbarians in Almora, but Theseus considers himself quite civilized. He enjoys solving problems, using logic in conflicts, and helping people navigate the labyrinth in acts of self-discovery. As he travels, he hopes that he can disprove the belief that all Minotaurs are evil and savage, and learn a thing or two along the way.
Barley Braun is a 3-foot tall, 30-pound halfling rogue. He can easily be thrown. He is very self-serving and very individualistic, doesn't tend to get along well with others, but is so desperate for fun and entertainment in his own life that he is desperate for this kind of adventure. So he'll be interesting to play, I think.
Gaius Berzin is a human one-armed fighter who comes from the land of Hals. Years ago, he was a soldier in the Halsian army, until one day he comes home to his hometown of Ebenstone to find that his wife and children had been murdered in a raid from Valaris. He swore vengeance on those who killed his family, but in his rage, he loses his arm. He falls on hard times and hard drinks for a few years, but eventually he comes to realize that life is still worth living, and swears to live life to the fullest until he can meet his family again in the next life.
Hi everyone, my name is Christine, and I am playing Vita Teidai, pronouns they, them, a lizard folk wild magic sorcerer. They come from a community where there has not been a wild magic user in quite some time, so their magic is pretty out of control, and when they decided maybe they wanted to go see the world, their village was very excited about it. So now, Vita's just out roaming around trying to get their magic under control. And that's when they meet up with this party.
My name is Robbie, and I play Red in the Almora RPG campaign, along with his faithful companion and sidekick, Herschel. Red is a shifter ranger who grew up in Perea in a tiny little town called Aramor. One day, his entire town was destroyed. When he was 5, he eventually made his way to Nagwal over near the coast. Some of his personality is that because he's been, just out hunting for a good portion of his life, he doesn't have the best social skills. He gets his stuff done. He's pretty quiet, but also determined and very methodical about getting it done, and super reliable about getting it done. He's gonna see it through. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks.
So I play Rhythm, a tabaxi druid. I grew up in a little town called Hazeldrum, which is on the border between Perea and Halls. I grew up there with my adoptive mother, a human woman who found me wandering in the forests when I was about a year old. She died a few years back, and I found out pretty darn quick that without her protection, I was not welcome in Hazeldrum anymore. So I've been wandering. I ran into some druids who taught me druidic magics and helped me harness some powers that I've had pretty much my entire life. But I've been sticking to the outskirts, avoiding towns and villages. But I ran into this Minotaur a little while ago named Theseus, who has been, making me wonder if I should give towns a second chance. So now he and I are trying to figure out what to make of life as two kind of strange creatures in this weird world. But that's me. That's Rhythm.
Welcome back, everybody. I have the ignominious stature to give you the intro today.
Oh god.
This is a breaking the fourth wall intro. What we did last time was talk to this dude after we killed his wife. Uh, not our fault. She kind of had it coming, but it was kind of his fault too. But you had to be there. And then we killed his wife. And so once we were done with that, we were like, we're just gonna move on. And we made it to the town of Vino. And when we got there, we met this weird talking treasure box. Turns out it was a mimic who just wanted to see the world and didn't want to eat us for once. So that was pretty cool because, Greg's I can't call him a cool guy. He's a cool treasure box. He's just, I hope we see him again. But, after,
Me too.
Getting probably wasted and talking to him for hours, we decided that we needed to go continue on. So we went walking and decided to camp this little old shack outside town and got attacked by some gnolls and then almost died killing them and then killed them. And then here we are. So, hello.
Work.
Yeah, that's all correct.
Yeah.
We
Hello,
went walking.
everyone. We would like to remind you that Red Lobster
Jesus
puts
fuck.
their biscuits on the shelves in grocery stores.
Oh my god.
And we would love it if they were sponsored. Stop fucking clipping. Oh my god. Look at how golden and fluffy and herbal they are. And they're cheesy
Yo.
as balls.
Yo,
I
Pat,
just to see.
that looks
Hey, guess what,
delicious,
guys? Hang on, guys.
But you also live on the other side of the frickin'
Hey,
country, so
guys,
I'm mad
guess
at you
what?
now.
I'm gonna have to do the intro again because I forgot that it mutes my mic every time I come out of that scene for some stupid reason.
So I
man,
had
were
the
they
audio.
just
You were
staring at you,
super
talking,
quiet,
not making
but I
noise?
couldn't tell if it was because of like my computer or if you were actually super quiet.
No. So, guess what,
Sorry,
guys?
chat. We had
Here's-
some technical
here's-
difficulties. Robbie's going to tell
here's
you what happened last time. in
Intro
Almora
part 2,
RPG.
breaking the fourth wall.
Intro, take 2.
Intro take 2, part 1. We killed this dude's wife. Not our fault. She kind of had it coming, but it was kind of his fault, so we just ended up killing her. And, we didn't know. We were just doing the thing, and, sometimes you end up killing people's wives. I mean, this is the thing they don't show you in the movies. Innocent people die. So, and we talked to that guy, and we're just like, you know what, man, we killed your wife, we're moving on. And so we made it to Vino, met a talking treasure box. His name was Greg. He didn't want to eat us. That's a first. And he's a cool treasure box. I hope we see him again. He's just trying to see the world, trying to, break the mimic mold. Appreciate that. So after a night of pretty much getting wasted with a treasure box, decided that, hey, we need to go, continue on and go to sleep. So we make our way out of town, get some apples in an orchard, and then find this little, shack, little abandoned shack, house, shelter place. Decide we need to hang out for the night, camp, and get attacked by some gnolls. We almost die. We kill them, and then here we are. Take 2, scene. There we go.
Work. That was good.
In the first intro, you said that you guys went for a walk, and I want that to be canon for how we describe
Okay.
Lord of the Rings from now on. They didn't
We
go
just
on a
went for a
journey; they
walk.
just went for a walk.
Also,
went
Stream
for a
Chat
little
wants to know,
walk.
Patrick, if Chili's
It's a
knows
weird
that you're
apple.
cheating on them with Red Lobster.
I'll have you know, I have not made any deals with Chili's, so not to say that I'm not open to it when all the sponsors we can get.
It's like restaurant fuckboy logic. Like, well, I didn't commit to anything, so technically this is fine.
Restaurant fuckboy.
In today's episode, we'll see which one of our merry band becomes a restaurant fuckboy.
You guys are standing over the corpse of quite a few gnolls outside a forest shack.
Is Vita still flying?
Vita, yeah, for an hour, and you've used about a minute of that. So
Yes. Taking full advantage.
Vita is also still 100 pounds heavier.
That's right. And flying.
Vita is very dense.
So when you drop, you're
More
gonna
waste than
drop.
one.
Vita all of a sudden just got fucking swole.
Yeah, Theseus is kind of recovering from the blood rage of goring a Knoll to death, and he turns around and looks up in the air, and his breathing slows. Are you able to come down?
Vita thinks so. Vita kind of explores the parameters of the fly part, and Vita just likes being up here, so Vita will stay, at least until it's gone. Vita hopes Vita is not 40 feet off the ground.
But do you know how long you'll be flying?
You don't have fly as a spell, do you?
No.
Then yeah, this is all new to you.
Vita has no idea.
Maybe don't fly too high.
Okay. Proceeds
Come
to
back,
go up
Icarus.
tree.
Come back.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna search the I'm gonna walk back over to the Knoll boss, and I'm gonna search, or the Pack Lord, and I'm gonna search him.
I'm
Yeah,
just
go
gonna
ahead
be
and
searching everybody.
Yeah.
roll investigation.
15.
All right, let's see. 21.
Ooh.
Is anybody else rolling investigation?
Investigation?
You don't have to.
Okay. 16.
Gotcha. Okay, so amongst all of the folks that you, all of the Knolls that you guys fought, you find 160 gold pieces, a bright green feather,
That sounds like a
14
Vita
copper
feather.
pieces, and about 500 gold worth of ruby powder.
Ooh. What is green feather? Does anyone know identify?
Could I do a nature check or anything to see if I can tell what the feather is from?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
All right.
Nature.
Real quick, how much gold is that?
So it's 160 gold pieces, 14 copper pieces, and then there's also a satchel of ruby powder that you guys estimate to be worth about 500 gold pieces.
I rolled an at 20
Dang.
on that.
It's just it's a bright bird that has a bright
So
green
I've never seen
feather.
it before. I just know that it's. I can't tell if it's a bird of prey or any.
It's probably not a bird of prey. The feather's relatively small. It's not like a large type of
Does Vita get any aura of magic coming off it?
Are you using detect magic as a spell?
I do not think I have that as a spell. No. Do
Then-
not.
Okie dokie. So no, like, neat weapons or anything?
No, I mean no. Well, they've got their mundane weapons. I know you were interested in their glaive last session.
Yeah, I was interested in that, and I wanted to know if there's anything special about it.
What music am I hearing?
Sorry, that was the Sirenscape thing just kind of kicked in.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has a mind of its own every once in a while.
That was also my fault. My routing was one
Same
off.
occasion.
Thank you, Sirenscape, for giving us background music occasionally when it works. We appreciate the variety of options that you give us through the subscription.
Yes, and we would do anything for your patronage, and we do mean anything.
We
Yeah,
are.
one thing.
Patrick
We
does.
will do anything for a sponsorship. Patrick will.
Patrick will.
Wait, what?
I'll do just about anything for a Bad Dragon sponsorship. I've still got to keep my eyes out on that. So. Which, by the way, Bad Dragon, like, respond to my email. It doesn't take that long.
You're making him a sad dragon.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Will be my second as I kill myself.
you broke Rob.
God.
Rob, do you want to take the glaive?
Sure.
Put it in
wanna
your inventory.
I want to inspect it and see what its deal is.
Throw it in your inventory. You'll get all the stats.
How do I throw it in my inventory?
On D&D Beyond.
Very careful.
Sponsor us.
Okay.
Please sponsor us. We have no money.
I think this was last session was our record for longest time before we asked for a sponsor, and this was our shortest one because it was immediate.
It was before the stream even
It was-
started.
yeah, that was pretty darn fast, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, they were hot. They needed to be eaten, but they couldn't be disrupted until they had been advertised.
Fair enough.
So it's still nighttime, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting close to morning, and this was the third shift that got ambushed.
Interrupted. Yeah.
According to D&D Beyond sponsor, I have 3 hit points, so that's not.
Ooh.
Yeah, Rhythm's kind of like as you guys are looting the bottom bodies, looting the bottom of the bodies.
No,
The buffalo.
the plural
Rhythm.
bottoms.
Rhythm is just laying on the ground, like taking those like deep breaths, trying to like the in pain, just like just laying prostrate on the ground.
I do not have a map. I am assuming that shit. Barley is closest to me. Barley, are you in Fantasy Grounds yet?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on.
You're connected. You're
But yeah.
still loading in.
I'm gonna go heal Barley with a cure wounds.
Would you like me to share the map that you guys were on last time?
I
It's-
don't think you need to. I was just thinking who would be closest.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have a couple like seconds worth of my healing spirit up, and so he like floats over to where I'm laying, and I get a couple things of health from him.
So how much does that?
Barley. I had to cast it twice, and I got you 10 hit points.
I'm gonna cast a regular
Slap.
cure wounds on Rhythm.
Also,
13 is way better than 3.
Robbie, I'm having a hard time hearing what you just said. Could you repeat?
I said I was gonna cast regular cure wounds on Rhythm,
Gotcha.
and that's only gets you 5 because I rolled a damn 1. Sorry.
Oh,
I tried.
Hey, that still is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Between that and a single round with my healing spirit, I'm up to 13, so I'm okay.
yay.
And Vita's still inspecting the tops of trees, right?
Vita is also looking and doing some scouting to see if anyone else is in the vicinity.
Roll a perception check.
Cool.
also Barley, how are you looking?
Huh?
Like, how are you? Don't like give me hit points, but how are you? How are you feeling?
Oh, I am feeling a lot better than I was with 3 hit points, and also I might be thirsty, but that's about it.
Brian, that was a 23 for my perception.
Okay. You're not seeing really anything that stands out to you. It's just normal forest scenery. Trees get thicker in some places. How high are you flying out?
Vita's not going to go too much above the tree line, but they're definitely kind of up at the top of the canopy, looking about while also looking between the trees, like down beneath the canopy.
Okay.
So there's a bit of like sneakiness and just kind of bobbing and weaving.
Okay. Every now and then you'll get a glimpse of the coast a good ways off to the east of you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, seems fine.
Okay. Vita returns to the party and lands with a very heavy thump. And says, "There is no one else in forest so far as Vita could see."
Well, that's good. Theseus is just kind of
All right.
assessing you in triage style. How's Vita doing?
Vita's only lost like a few hit points. They're at like 28 and their max is 32, so
Oh, gotcha.
nothing a short rest won't fix. Like,
Yeah, so...
Are we still
Theseus
like
just kind of
long
tosses...
resting?
You haven't completed your long rest, but you will by the end of this.
Oh, then I don't even need to worry about this at this point.
yeah. Thank you, though.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah, Rhythm, like, at hearing that the vicinity is pretty much safe, just, like, holds a furry thumbs up.
Does Rhythm need help to softer bit of ground?
No, I think Red gave me a bit of health, so I'm gonna be okay. I just need to sleep now.
Okay. Is Barley alive?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Cool.
So close.
All right, friends.
I'm gonna
Everyone
tear-
alive. Vita is wanting to sleep.
I'm gonna tear like a bit of like a Noel's like tunic off just so I can like wipe off my horns because there's probably blood on them.
Okay.
Theseus has red on him.
Well,
Myself and Herschel will set up to finish the rest of the watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is everybody
Woo!
going back to bed, trying to get what they can before morning?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're already ahead. Just already passed out.
Okay.
Gone.
Red, roll a perception check for me.
All right. I get advantage on
Perceive
those.
me, daddy?
That's a 22.
Daddy.
I see you, Rob. I perceived you.
What was your
22.
stat? Okay. Creeping up from under the porch
Always.
No.
Oxford commas.
is a really interesting looking lizard, and it's one that you haven't seen before. Its colorings are interesting. Its patterns are interesting, and it's not something that you would have seen in Perea. It's more bright, it's more vibrant, and it takes a second to look at you. Yes.
Is it one of those? Is it a lizard that's sort of halfway in between reptilian and halfway in between avian, kind of like some of the dinosaurs were? Could the feather have come off of it? Okay.
No. It's just a lizard
Okay.
that it's a type of lizard you've never seen before. It looks at Herschel and darts off, gets the fuck out of there. Your watch goes otherwise uneventful. Everybody can give themselves a long rest.
Yay!
Okay.
And there was much rejoicing.
Sweet spell slots.
Let's take a look at my spells. I might want to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, and if you guys would like to take a minute, it seems like you've gotten a little bit of loot at this point. If you want to do some loot management, divvying up and stuff like that, I'm happy
Yeah, I was
to.
about to ask, do we want to have just like a party bank or split it up? Even Stevens? Like, how do we want to do this?
I can hold the bank.
No, don't do that. No.
And what's Barley?
Damn it.
We can't give it to Barley. It'll weigh him down.
Oh, damn.
I mean, I've got enough personal funds, like, I don't really need much of anything, so like just give my portion to Theseus, and if I ever need anything, I'll just ask him for shit.
You're
so
so
now
pious
I
giving
have
your
to keep track of your
you're so pious giving your funds to the
Yeah,
church.
exactly. I mean,
Why would you assume I'm
got
pious?
No, Rhythm.
I've got all. Yeah, huh?
I was saying Rhythm is pious.
What?
She's giving her money to the religious man.
Yeah, because he'll carry it and keep track of it, and if I ever need something that I don't have funds for, I can just ask him. He's been around.
Yeah, that's what we thought too.
Sound like my ex.
Oh! I need a soundboard so I can hit the horn.
I am perfectly split down the middle of we should give Robbie a soundboard and we should not give Robbie a soundboard.
We should
Oh, man.
100% give Robbie a soundboard.
I'm team
Robbie
this.
just
That's
needs
what
a
I was
microphone
immediately
that-
thinking.
He just needs a bigger microphone. That's all he needs. He can do the soundboard. I believe in him.
That's true.
It's a horrible idea, guys.
Yeah, we'll put you on animal noises and Robbie on sound effects.
There you go. We're
Yeah.
accurate.
This is gonna be like a fucking clown car all night now. As soon as I get home.
AM radio show with just a bunch of
Uh-huh.
weird fucking unrelated
Uh-huh.
noises.
This is gonna give me a reason to
Bermuda.
finally buy that theremin I've always wanted.
Oh my god, do it!
Yes.
You should have done it yesterday.
I've always wanted to play with a theremin. That sounds so fun.
Always,
They're so
yes.
cool.
They're so cool.
Ugh.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Heifer and the Liz.
It's like we're having a little mini-sode of inclement weather right here.
Yeah.
In the middle of the street.
Stream chat has said that I need a soundboard as well, so
Do
Yes,
it!
do
And I guess we're gonna
it.
give Robbie a
I don't have
soundboard
the.
then.
I have to figure it out.
If the chat says it, it must happen.
It must be canon.
Hey,
I have not been
wanna-
preparing all my
if you want to
spells. I'm
just give us
surprised.
money.
Okay.
Like,
Well, we have to get 40 followers, then they can subscribe and give us money.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so follow
tell your
us,
friends.
Tell
Yeah,
us
if you're not-
friends,
to join
follow
so we
us,
can have
and
money.
then once you can give us your money through subscriptions, we'll buy Robbie a soundboard.
We
Yeah.
have a Instagram and a Facebook
That.
now too, where we post fire memes all day.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, come check out the memes on our Instagram. That's been
Love-
like
There's
such
some
a great distraction from work.
There's
Love
some
us.
good OC coming out of the Robbie department.
Robbie's magic. Robbie's the
No,
meme
man, it's a
lord.
combined effort.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So far, it's been mostly you. I just put it
Yeah.
up online, man.
Allie's hardcore at social media, and Robbie's got memes, and
Yeah,
I
you've
don't
started
know.
a
We're
you've started
doing
a
okay,
revolution in the
Yeah.
stream chat.
We're doing
First
okay.
one person said that I totally need a soundboard. Now another person is just starting the soundboard chant. So
You gotta follow us, and then once we get enough, we can subscribe. Then we can buy him a soundboard. This
Who-
is conditional on you guys, chat. Come on.
What's the username for the soundboard chant guy?
Appalachian Timber.
Nice. All right. Everybody follow Appalachian Timber's lead.
there
You
you
know,
go.
All right,
Yes.
so back in the real world.
guys, take a long rest. The sun rises. You're a little bit sore, but you get all your, all your rest in. Your spell slots come back, and you're ready to start the day.
Oh yeah.
Here I
Oh,
am.
yeah.
Day started.
But first, my rituals.
What equals more?
I grow snowdrops again all around.
Vita
Oh,
has like
nice.
this little cup of tea that they have, just like the remnants of loose powder tea that they keep with them, and they're just watching the rituals unfold because they're not used to being in a deciduous environment, and they're just loving this.
Okay. I think we got distracted. Are you guys talking money?
Oh,
Theseus
Oh
is
God,
carrying my share of the party fund if we're
Okay,
not
so I
doing
guess
a
that
party
means we
fund.
need to. Okay, so
Are
if
we-
I'm carrying
Are
your
we just
share of
doing
the
a
party-
Are we just doing a
Yeah.
party fund? Like, do we just want to have do we expect to travel together for a while? Like
I'm gonna
this
be
is
a
this is
Oh.
rhythm talking. Do we
I suppose.
Sure.
I
We could just do a
guess.
I
party
mean-
fund or
Vita's still getting used to concept of
Yeah.
money. So
I don't have much use for money on this,
I mean,
but I'm
you
not
can't
giving
take
it to
it
Barley
you,
either.
so- I mean, that's fair. I wouldn't give it to me either. I have a death wish, so I guess I have to let somebody take my money when I die. And I have no children, so I guess
Well,
that's...
you're not dead yet, and I think that you have a bright path ahead of you.
Eh.
And I guess I'll manage the party funds if nobody else wants to. But,
thank you,
fine.
Theseus.
It should be
It
canon that
sounds
every time someone says
more
something
vocal.
positive to Barley, they take 1 point of damage.
I like it.
You're
I just remember the last time I said something encouraging and was like very proud. She was just like, "No."
Absolutely
So yeah,
not.
I guess we'll just go with the.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I say.
I don't mind having. I think that Gaius would be the most trustworthy of us to hold on to everything.
I guess I could be party dad.
Do it.
Vita has never had dad before.
My dad.
I mean, same.
My dad died a horrible death. I
That's
hope it
kinda
doesn't happen to
weird.
you too.
But
I
how is he
guess
gonna hold?
I seem like the oldest out of all of us. I don't know how old everyone is, but
Old enough.
Wait, yeah, no, like how old are y'all
Enough.
actually?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, now I'm
It's
very
rude of you to ask.
I'm in my late 30s, pushing on 40, something like that. I've lost track of time.
Vita will be 18 soon.
Okay, that changes. Okay.
Whoa.
Just because I'm short doesn't mean I'm young. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are you like really old then?
I mean, no.
All I'm
medium.
imagining right now is Danny DeVito.
You're not a-
Of
Danny
what?
DeVita.
Wow.
You're welcome.
It's Danielle DeVita.
Anybody watching, please draw this! You can artists, please make this real.
Wait, what?
Danny DeVita.
Danny DeVito, holy balls.
Oh,
I-
God.
I'm so tempted, but also,
Psych
you
damage.
know how easy it would be to Photoshop that?
Get on Somebody please get on it. My
I'm writing
birthday's
it
coming
down.
up. I cannot ask for anything more.
I'm putting my name, but I mean, if somebody in the chat's not gonna do it.
Okay, it's slightly concerning that it looks like Robbie grabbed his phone or is taking notes.
I can't
Yup.
Yes. Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to write "Living DeVita Lopez."
No. Yes.
All right. Now that we can't stay on track.
Never.
I'm just like letting you guys get it out of your system, but it's not getting any better, so I don't know what the solution is.
I did
Teacher.
tell Instagram tonight that we'll see what herding cats is like.
Yeah.
Rob, do you have everything you need for like party funds? For like notes and such?
I think I need some notes here.
Do you think you could use a hand?
Can the DM take psychic damage?
So bad.
Can we
do
injure
that?
God? Alright.
Oh yeah,
Good.
absolutely.
fucking coming for you.
Using puns.
Today we find out if God bleeds.
Oh my god.
And
Not if you
while-
succeed.
While all of this is happening, Rhythm is just like laying next to what's left of the fire and like staring at Herschel and contemplating, because she does have speak with animals. But she's just contemplating.
Okay.
So we got the 160 gold, we have the 14 copper pieces, and then we have a satchel of ruby powder for 500 gold.
Yeah, I've got that.
Do we have anything else for the pot?
You have a bright green feather.
There's that.
I thought Vita grabbed
and
it.
We have our
Okay, seriously.
treasure from the other world.
Can I please make an Arcana check on that bright
No,
green
I knew she
feather?
would be able
Sure
to
you
stay. That they wouldn't be able to stay away from it.
No. Ugh, gross. Okay, so it is Arcana. That is a 12.
Nothing out of the ordinary that you can detect.
Chekhov's.
Like I have
Chekhov's
no
feather. It
idea.
has to be important.
Theseus is gonna kind of
Everything
walk
important.
up. Theseus is gonna kind of walk up to Vita, who seems to be getting like a little over obsessed with the feather, and just kind of reach out to take it.
Oh, Vita will behave.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna take this. Do you stop me from taking it?
Very reluctantly, like you have to pull it just a little hard to get it out of my claws. But you get it out. It's just a little bit of a, yeah, fine.
Did we get anything
Gotcha.
from Rick and Morty and Shrek?
I did, but it was my own personal stuff.
I've got some personal stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys should have been.
That's
keeping
mine.
track of
I
it, so.
kept it.
I have a fake ruby that smells like cherry pie. It makes me very happy. That's awesome. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So we don't have any like. We have gold from
Yeah,
Rick and Morty and...
it's mine.
We divvied that up.
Yeah,
I think
Oh,
it's
okay.
just
That on spot.
personal stuff.
Yeah, okay. Then
Hey.
I'm
That's
not
the reason
sure,
I've
but-
got some special stuff. The divvied up money.
Barley, do you want to tell the group what you did with the ruby that smelled like cherry pie? In the other group?
I ate it.
Of course you
Oh
did.
yeah.
Of course you did.
It
It
also
was-
hurt a lot because it was made of glass.
Ouchies.
So I was rewatching our episode of Inclement Weather to try and figure out who the fuck was talking to us about Pop-Tart coleslaw, and we got to that point where Allie was asking like, what is it like to deal with a chaotic group of people, and Sarah as a character named Meatface trying to eat a glass ruby that smelled like cherry pie was absolutely one of those moments where I, as a DM, really had to just fucking wing it. I had no idea how to deal with that situation. So
Yay!
yeah,
Fun
All
times,
right,
man.
so
Fun
Gaius
times.
has all of our things.
yeah.
Work. Thank you, guys.
Gaius
I
has
do-
party funds. Gaius
Okay.
is party dad.
I do think
Yeah.
we have some stuff for ag. We have 2 banded agates, 8 moss agates, 2 rhodochrosites, 1,000 copper pieces, 700 silver pieces, and then 30 gold. That I think was supposed to be for the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our stuff.
Okay.
And I have that written down. I'm just gonna. Does anybody want any of that, or should we just
Money
it?
I want one of those moss
Yeah.
agates.
Balls.
One of the moss agates is mine.
I keep hearing Bob
You
say.
can have-
Magnet.
Oh, moss agate!
Moss agate.
Tourette's guy reference, Google Patrick.
It's a moss agate that's possessing the spirit of Bob Saget.
Oh my god.
Bob Saget possessing the moss agate.
Hang on
Don't
now.
say
Say
that.
that 5 times fast.
I'm gonna get home and look like I'm gonna have to give my moss agate at home a weird look. I've
Bob
got
Bob
some
Saget's
possessed
still alive,
shit,
though.
but none of my rocks are.
But he could be
So
without
far
the
as I
soul.
know.
He
We
could
don't
be a
know.
warlock.
Yeah,
We
he
could
could be without a soul, man. I sold my soul for some water, so.
Next time on
Hey,
Inclement Weather.
2020, y'all. Nothing's off the table.
Liquid Death, sponsor us. You already own my soul.
So I guess we're
So,
good to
Prince,
go.
where are we going?
So are we moving on?
Oh, what was that? Vita had moments where her voice changed.
Vita remembered her time as Vita Shrek.
Yeah, they did. It was a weird little flashback.
That's actually canon because in the first session, Vita had a weird connection with the other planar stuff, and Vita's the only one that knows that you guys in another dimension have already interacted.
Oh,
True,
weird.
yeah, yeah.
Of course, Vita also blinks in and out of reality just because of how uncontrolled their magic is. So,
So we walking out of here, guys?
Alright.
So, we're gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. It's probably about another full day's travel.
We went for a
Well,
walk.
Yeah, you're gonna go
To-
for just a brief walk. So there's probably
Yeah.
36 hours worth of travel still left to Serator.
Yeah, and we've gotta cross a river. on
There,
our way
so
there.
so you guys would, if you have a map, which I'm assuming you kind of do, you guys would know that there is a bridge the closer you get to Serator that crosses. So you
Okay.
go north, and then there is a small bridge.
That's what we'll look for then.
Over troubled
Yeah.
water?
Roll a survival check. Whoever would like to lead the group.
Oh,
I will do it.
Okay,
alright,
Dad,
party
sure.
dad.
I am.
Sure,
I
we
failed.
don't want the ranger.
Yeah, you sure you
I
don't want the...
failed.
Or
Let's
you know,
see.
the person with keen mind and solid directional things. Yeah. Okay.
you
never
can
mind.
you can assist. Two
Okay,
people
I
I
will
will
assist.
Yeah. Let's let the...
No, you
Oh.
can't. So Rob already took the first roll. Now Allie's taking the
Alright.
second.
Yeah, that was a. That rolled
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, you guys are fine. You get about 18, 19 hours worth of walking, stopping for quick breaks, that kind of thing. You feel like you're probably getting close. The environment's changing. It's less like rocky shoreline and more kind of rolling hills as you move a little bit more inward. It's the sun's setting. It's getting dark. You are in, mildly wooded but mostly rolling hills type of territory. Would you like to find somewhere to camp?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we sticking close to the river? I'm imagining.
It's up to you guys.
Party.
There's a van
Yeah, I
down
think
there,
we should.
so...
There's a hilltop with a river nearby. Too much to ask for.
Roll perception.
Nat 20.
Work.
Yeah, it's surprisingly right over the crest of the next hill for you.
Oh wow! Look
Are
at
we
that.
taking the high ground?
We're taking the high ground. It offers
Yeah.
great advantages in battle as well.
Okay, yeah. Let's find a spot on the near the top of the hill that we can settle into.
Okie dokie.
All right, you guys set up camp.
I vote yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pull everything out of the haversack. Set shit up.
Okay.
Get a flag going.
Vita will take first watch.
Red is
Okay.
just sitting over under a tree. He's whittling. He just looks like that old dude whittling on a porch, but he's just on the ground. He's whittling. I can take second watch.
I'll
Okay.
take last.
All right. You guys settle in for the night. Vita,
Mhm.
I need you to roll perception.
Ooh, sweet. Okay.
I think Barley froze up.
That will be 22.
Okay. You are sitting with your back to the fire, looking over, various small hills and grassland type area, a couple of trees here and there. You notice something pretty big walking sort of towards you, but not at you.
Do you mind? Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Do you mind explaining that further, really?
Yeah, so think roughly the size of a bear. Just from a distance pretty far off. It doesn't look you don't have the details. But you know that it's a big something.
Okay.
As time passes, it gets a little closer, and again, it's not really headed towards you. It just looks like it's traveling at a leisurely pace. Roll a nature check for me.
Okay. Ooh. That would be a 6.
Okay. This bear looks weird to you. It looks like a bear, but there's something wrong with it. It has a beak and a flattened face and things coming off of the side of it. And, oddly enough, it has a rider that's just bone and armor.
Who is closest to Vita, do you think? Like, where are people in relation to the fire?
Red seems to be volunteering to be closest to Vita.
Vita reaches over, tries very hard not to move too much because they're used to seeing things that are a lot bigger than them out in the desert, and they're just trying to use that reptilian chill to be as slow as possible, shakes their foot, and then casts the cantrip message and says, "There is weird bear in woods. There is rider. They are walking close."
Okay.
And I wake up Red and message them this.
Red, are you interested in investigating this? Okay, you would know that it's an owl bear. Roll a perception check, though.
I'm so excited. I've never encountered one of these
That
things before.
I had a pet owl bear in one
eight.
of my old campaigns, and I miss
get
it
advantage
dearly.
on that. That's a 23.
Okay. So you're able to kind of like rub the sleep from your eyes and focus in, and there's an owl bear with a saddle on it and a skeleton riding its back. And it's just walking. It's not coming at you guys aggressively. It's not moving quickly. It's just making its way through the area.
What is that, Red? Vita's never seen it before.
It's just an owl bear. I don't really know too much about the skeleton on its back, but
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
It doesn't seem to have noticed us yet. Would I get that with the perception roll that it hasn't noticed us?
I mean, yeah. No, it's not even about noticing.
Yeah.
It's just riding. It's just traveling.
Just
like you can tell from its demeanor, it's just making its way across the fields.
I mean, do we have to? Can we leave it alone? You know, not just everyone is in woods at night.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You went half Shrek there. That was pretty
I
good.
want to poke it.
You are asleep.
I would.
as it gets closer, like within earshot of you guys, you see it look up at you, and its eyes glow just a little bit, like a faint red, and it raises its arm, and you hear a.
Is this coming from the owl bear
and then
or
it
from the
keeps on
skeleton?
walking.
Would I be able to?
Yeah, you hear like this weird groaning sound as it just sort of waves.
Because they don't have vocal cords
and keeps on walking.
Same, honestly.
Wave, just wave back, Vita. Just wave.
You should poke it.
You're asleep.
Vita
Don't
resists
poke the
the urge
bears.
to go and poke it because they're very curious.
You're just gonna.
Okay. And it passes your hill and keeps walking.
Damn it.
We must write this in scrapbook.
Congratulations, you survived your first encounter with an owlbear.
Yay! Normally does not go this well. Cool. So
That
that's first
ends-
watch, huh?
That is your first
Transitions
watch.
right into the
Work.
second watch, which is me.
Red, roll perception.
Okay, good night.
21.
Okay. You take over from Vita. You kind of keep a small eye on, the direction that the skeleton went, and then you hear something sort of coming from the same direction that the skeleton came from, and you see two little owlbear cubs, adorable little things, like chasing after in the same direction. Just run by you. Don't take any notice of you at all. That ends second watch.
God.
I could ride one.
I tell
That sounds
I
so
tell no
nice.
one of this. I keep it to myself.
Baby owlbear mount.
Just like the poof of little baby owl feathers and then just the little roly-poly. Oh my god, I'm dying.
There's-
So downy.
There is a plethora of adorable owlbear cub fan art out there. You should just Google owlbear cubs.
There's
Right
also
now,
a
I
baby
can multitask.
bestiary that is very much worth the purchase. I own baby bestiary 1 and 2, and they're adorable.
Baby
All the baby
bestiary.
animals.
Baby
Also,
beast
I
decided to get
had-
out of the bubbling brook.
It was a baby owl bear that I had, and I used to feed him bits of my jerky and my fish and food that I caught. And the baby owl bear was my favorite, and his name was Ham.
Yes!
God.
That is perfect, and so is this art. Oh my god. It's
You
so
should-
cool.
You should put the one that you're most excited about in the Skype chat so Robbie can put it up for the stream.
Yes. I want to see
Also, Robbie looks very excited as well, just from everyone's commentary.
Excited, maybe, or just like this is interesting.
No,
Go-
you definitely looked excited. Don't let it down.
Get the baby owlbear up for streams to check out.
Image screen.
Oh, girl, you know this is not going to be just one.
At least,
Anyway, but let's continue. Yeah.
go ahead and send that to Robbie. Rhythm, go ahead and roll perception. I will be right back.
Okay.
Somebody's got to pee. See, this is why I need a soundboard.
Quick, roleplay.
Because I would have just been like,
Is it Robbie?
yeah, I'm just the soundboard myself. I don't need a soundboard. What did you roll? With echoey voice.
You're not the DM.
Well, the DM doesn't have an echoey voice.
It was a perception
curious,
check,
is all.
right? It was a
Yes.
perception check, right?
But my cool ass soundboard
Well,
has an
uh,
echoey
I'm
voice.
the DM, so no.
So it was a 16, so that's a 21.
Echo. See? It's a sweet ass soundboard.
Echo. Oh, little kitty cat in the lap. It's the kitty cat.
It's the kitty lap.
Auntie Sarah's cat.
Squish.
Come here.
Yeah.
Okay, have we
Eat Patrick.
given the owlbears to
Yep.
the chat?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
But the perception check was a 21.
Okay. You Red, would you have told them about, or would you have told Rhythm about what you saw
Yeah, about the
on
yes.
shift change? Okay. You're keeping an eye out for baby owlbears, normal-sized owlbears, and unfortunately, you don't get to see any.
Okay.
Your
Cool.
night passes uneventfully.
Stoke the fire a little bit with fire hands.
Okay.
That's a cute choice of owl bear.
Oh my god.
I approve, Christine.
So goddamn cute.
Alright.
Little fucking downy
Now let's
monster.
There's this,
Little owl bear.
there's this other one I'm trying to find a way to
you
get.
can just get
In there.
the link to it. Just the hyperlink to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Or we're all over the place.
It's so cute, I'm gonna die.
Alright. Hang on. Let's see if this
Alright,
works.
there we go. I can
I
just
found another.
There's also this one, which I really like. Anyway.
Alright.
If any of this is your art, let us know because owlbears are adorable.
One of them's up in
Yeah.
the chat.
We will give you guys credit if we. Robbie, check those links if you do. You have links or just
Yes,
images?
see if
Oh my
there's.
God.
See if there's something to attribute.
Yeah.
The first one
Let's
is
see.
We're
Artists
all-
deserve credit for
from-
their work.
Yeah,
the
they
first
do.
one is from
Also,
Hell
if
yeah.
you have money, adopt an artist like they used to do in the like 30s and 40s, and just like
Yeah.
have a pet artist.
I'll do it. I'll
Do
be
that
a-
stuff.
Also,
yeah.
adopt an owl bear.
Also
adopt an
adopt a
owlbear.
local owlbear. Yeah.
Adopt me.
There we go. I'll put the link to this artist.
Adopt
This artist
Sarah.
website is now in the chat or in the stream chat.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, put it
I
in Twitch
did.
chat
I
so folks
did.
can go check them out.
Oh,
It's in
hang on.
Twitch chat.
I have the link for the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. While we're looking at owlbears, as the morning happens and Theseus does his rituals, I do the usual growing of snowdrops, and I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. I'm hearing a surprising amount of white noise from somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know who it's from.
Oh, there's also the background.
No, this is.
It's
yeah,
not birds. It sounds like a fan or something.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that.
Oh well.
Yeah, I hear
Shouldn't be
that.
coming from me. Well, could be coming from me, actually. I have a fan on,
I think see,
but it's
I think I
not
see your
blowing at
mic
me.
is active. I don't know if mine is. Like my window doesn't have a fan going, but I think it's pretty quiet.
It's not the end of the world. It's just I think when everybody else got quiet, it maybe started picking up the white noise more.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean my
Hmm.
my computer's is fanning a little bit because of all the things that it's doing, but you know.
It's fanning because of all the
Mhm.
out there art.
Yeah.
So you guys are doing your morning ritual. Is there anything in particular you guys would like to do? Okay.
Not me.
Ready to
Trying to
go.
find the link for that second one you sent so I can put that one up there, but no idea.
You guys make your way to Saratur on Kaze the 14th, which is Devil's Day.
Devil's Day. There it is.
Devil's Day.
That's not scary at all.
To the heart.
So do we come across the bridge, or
Yeah, you guys would have crossed it early in the morning. You want to rewind and do anything while you're at the bridge?
We could play poo sticks.
no? I'm just getting into town.
Poo sticks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you go on one side of a bridge and throw a stick in, and then walk to the other side and see what happens on the other side.
Yeah, see what stick won.
Okay. But yeah, Devil's Day.
Drifted down for the fastest.
Your devil was pretty blurry.
So we get
because background blur. No,
There we
still
go.
blurry. There you go.
Woo!
As Patrick films all of his food and cat videos. You guys get to Sarator, again, relatively small town. You see mostly humans. There is a temple to Almora right in the front of town, pretty obviously placed, and it seems like the town's kind of built around that. Surprisingly enough, no obvious inn or tavern towards the outskirts of town.
Well, that's good for
Maybe we
Guess
should
we're
go
gonna
ask
just have to
around.
sleep outside,
Rhythm
guys.
and Red are probably overjoyed at this.
Uh-huh.
well. How late into the day is it when we get there?
Yeah, 11, 12 o'clock.
We could honestly keep going. I don't even see the reason to stop if we got so much daylight left.
Well, it's about a two-day travel into Para from here. So
Well, let's get to the other side of town and get most of the way through. There's no reason to stop here, is there?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
we could
we could keep
see
going.
if there's any news on the road.
Guys, Theseus is agreeing with me. Let's go.
Vita is fine with this.
All right. Just curious about town, but
as you guys are making your
It'll
way
just be
through,
more productive.
as you guys are making your way through town, a young, well-dressed tiefling kind of comes up to you guys and says, "Hey, what are you guys up to?"
Nothing.
we're walking through town.
What? What are you up to?
So you guys are from far away?
No.
Pretty far, yeah.
Which
Wait.
is it?
What story
Yes.
are we going with?
We're from all over the place. Like, we're not
Maybe-
from the same place. Why are you talking to us?
I need impartial party to help me.
Nope, not gonna do that again. Nope, fuck that. Nope, sorry, goodbye. Nope, moving
Yeah,
on.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
Like,
wait.
last time we did that, we killed someone's wife, so, like, we're gonna keep going.
Well, if you keep going, other people's wives will
These-
be killed.
But
Ugh.
not by
Stewie
me.
Griffin head tilt when the rhythm says that.
Their problem. Bye.
There's a
No.
serial killer in town, and they think it's me.
Then it probably is you.
Wait, but are you? But did you do it?
It's a fair question, but no.
Do you have proof?
Is it?
Where were you that night?
On the
Why
note.
are we investigating or aren't we? What
Where were you on this,
Rhythm
the
just
day of my
keeps
daughter's
walking.
wedding?
I'm with Rhythm.
Is there a place that we can
Same.
talk?
Yeah, I could take you back to my apartment.
Whoa.
Somewhere.
The
slightly
studio
public?
flat kind of thing. Not in this town. Not
One of
really.
us puts on our best Chris Hansen face.
And should we?
if everybody already thinks you did it, I mean, right, we can talk here.
She doesn't want to go back to your... They don't want to go back to your apartment, man. They don't want to do it.
No, fair enough. That's fine. They just asked if I could do. Okay. I'm very confused and I'm very concerned.
You should be
So
both.
are we.
You should be.
Few weeks.
Yeah, how far are Barley, Rhythm, and Thesis at this
I would
point?
slow down if the rest of the party isn't, like, actively walking with us. We wouldn't, like, get several blocks away. We would, like, slow down if they're not directly behind us.
The pissed off dad at a theme park who doesn't want to go on that ride.
Basically.
All right, Venus. Okay.
Actually,
What?
yeah.
What happened? What is happening to people?
For the last few weeks, seemingly at random, we've been finding bodies in town. And near the bodies, there's always a mural, terrifyingly well-detailed painting on a wall nearby, painted in their blood.
Ah.
Talented.
Extremely. The bodies have all been cut in specific places.
Oh.
Once on the throat, once on each wrist, and once on the front of the bottom of the leg.
It's Red John.
Well, it's not me.
Are you Red John?
I just said that. Yes, I'm Red John. I'm Red. My name's John.
Oh yeah. By the way, Stream Chat says that those the distinct cuttings were metal. They said that's metal.
Nice.
That makes
I
sense.
agree.
Probably done by metal too, I would imagine. I'm just saying.
So, the problem is that
Wow.
we know that the bodies appear right before sunrise because they're a night watch that keep an eye out for these things and haven't seen anything. So this is someone who's aware of when the guard changes, I guess. And one witness saw a shadow hovering over the body, and they had a weapon that shined with green in their hand, and all of the victims have been women.
Why does Village think it's you?
Because I'm an artist.
That's
I'm a
not a
painter.
good enough answer. Why?
I'm a
I
painter.
mean,
Are you a good artist like that dude? Like Rhythm's walking back now.
Look, man,
Where's your portfolio?
your mediocrity might save you here, dude. Just go ahead and admit it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The
Like, if
painting-
you're bad, let us know.
The paintings I do are good, but I don't know that they're
Bruh.
Are they in blood?
No, I've never used blood as a medium.
Okay, so Vita
you
does not quite
sure?
understand why Village wants to pin this on you.
Are you like the only artist in the town?
There are 80 of us here, and I'm the only tiefling.
Are you the only? That's
Oh.
right.
Okay, yeah, no, never mind. I get that. Yeah.
yeah, that
Sorry
checks
about
out.
Racism sucks, doesn't it?
Have you
It's not
considered
fun.
moving?
I really wish we wouldn't be pushing agendas on people.
Considered it, yes. But
Consider it harder, maybe?
this area is naturally beautiful. It's
Oh, thank you.
inspiring. It's-
Oh, there's tons of other pretty places in the world. Like,
All up and down the coast. We were just there. Like, leave.
there's a really gorgeous forest, like a day's walk south of here.
We're
I've
going
been
to Weird
Yeah.
Dwarf Bar. Like, that place is crazy.
Dude, we fucking met a mimic who's like trying to live in
Oh, yes,
civilization.
Greg!
Go down there, like meet
Go talk to
Greg,
Greg.
hang out with him.
Greg
Like,
is very positive. Will be very supportive.
You met a mimic?
So I'm curious. How long have you lived here?
8 years now?
oh
Maybe-
yeah, no,
maybe.
move,
Well, effectively.
move,
Oh,
friend.
Mm,
Like
That's-
if you,
I mean,
if you
I
move
don't
I
think
mean-
you
and the
move.
murder still happened, then your name's automatically cleared,
Yeah.
and
I mean,
it's
but
someone
guys,
else's problem.
Think of it as sabbatical. Change of pace. You've lived here 8 years. Go somewhere else.
No, I mean, if this is your home and you don't want to leave, you shouldn't have to leave. It's fully within
I mean,
your
you
rights to
shouldn't
stay.
have to leave, but like homes are like transient places. Like
yeah,
you'd make the
Moments where
forest your
people
home.
For some
don't
of
want to
us.
murder you for existing.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Vita, we should talk sometime.
We've stayed
To
this
look
long to
forward to
talk to him. Are we going to help?
Real quick,
Move on.
I just want to see how this goes. Vita and Rhythm roll a contested persuasion check against Theseus.
Cool.
Okay.
Also, while this is happening, this is a quote from
Oh,
Stream
hey.
Chat, but they're on board. They say, "Fuck racism."
Wait,
What is this, persuasion?
Yay!
Hey, what did Stream Chat say? You guys are
Stream
talking
Chat
over each other.
Chat said, and I quote, "Fuck racism."
Woohoo!
They're not wrong.
Agreed, stream chat. Agreed.
Okay,
Now,
so
am I rolling persuasion, or like what am I rolling against?
yeah, roll add your persuasion, and I'm gonna see if you beat the two of them trying to persuade them to move.
Hey, Brian.
I got an 18.
I got a nat 20.
Figured that was coming.
That's 25.
And Vito, what was yours?
21.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Theseus.
Thank you, Die Hard Dice, for giving me dice that frequently roll pretty darn high.
Okay, so I guess I come around to their way of thinking, or
No. You were trying to convince Red John to stay. That this was a thing that he should stay for. They were trying to convince him to move, and I'm trying to see who had the most sway over him.
And I'm gonna say
because
Also,
this is a slow burn thing, but the choices that you guys make will become like actual real world things. So like you guys will probably forget this, but years from now in this campaign, if you come back, he'll probably be in a different town.
Also, hey, Brian, can we add some experiential bonus to my sway? Because, like, racism sucks.
Yeah.
And backstory.
Yeah.
No, but
Boo.
okay, I'm not a player. I'm not
hey, so while this is all,
I
Leia?
still don't think you should leave.
so
Lies.
well,
you want to roll persuasion?
Who, me?
You want to go on Theseus's
no,
contested? Because
I don't. While this is all happening,
Yeah, I'll do it.
Gaius is trying to roll.
Okay. Plus, I got 12.
Better luck next time. Okay,
I was gonna say, while this is all happening, I'm gonna lean over to Barley and say, if they take him, if he's convinced to go to this other town, how much you want to bet that there's a serial killer in this other town in a couple weeks?
Honestly, I'll take that bet only because I like to bet, but also I could steal it back if I need to. But yeah, definitely, totally agree.
All right.
But also, I'll take that bet.
Are you betting that there won't be then? Because I'm betting that there will be.
I mean, yes.
Fuck, that doesn't answer the question, Marley.
Whether he stays or leaves, I kind of want to find out what's happening here.
I mean, if he leaves and no murders happen, then he's a murderer. If he leaves and murders continue happening, then he's cleared and the guards might start looking into legitimate possibilities instead of just like pinning it on the person who's not human.
Brilliant. I like
Does anyone have Zone of Truth?
No.
It's not in my wheelhouse.
I am not.
No.
I'm about the opposite of
Not
you.
today.
Oh well.
I could show you guys the most recent scene of a murder, and I could show you my own work.
I want to see your work.
I do.
I'm not an art critic, man. No.
I do want to see it.
I like to steal it, but I won't. But I'd like to.
Okay.
Bye, Tim.
Sure. It's right over here. So you guys, if you choose to follow him,
I do.
Don't go very far. So you're walking through the main road through town. That sort of like in the very center is the Temple of Almora. There's a road that goes up towards it, circles around, and then goes behind it, kind of thing. You guys are approaching the Temple of Almora, but you take a right off, and there is a warehouse with a pretty broad, pale wall, and a darkening, fading painting that is um, if it were painted in the victim's blood, would be breathtakingly beautiful. It's detailed, it's shaded well, it's just something that you guys have probably never seen the likes of before.
I've seen
Gross.
nature before.
Gross, but also interesting.
He goes,
What is it an image of?
the image is of the victim laying where the victim actually lay.
Okay, so he's just doing art of the image that he made. He's making fan art of his own art. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And he
I
says,
mean, either
wait
that
right here
or-
for a minute, guys. And he runs behind you to this like sort of two-story thing, goes in a door, comes back down with a painting, and there is a landscape painting that he brings out. And he goes, "This is the most recent thing that I've done."
Wait, like,
You live
why was
here?
the murder outside of your house?
He's been all over town. This is just the most recent one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay.
Okay, everybody can't be bad cop.
Yes, we can.
I
All right.
mean,
This
you
is
can.
D&D. You can do whatever you want.
This is
Um,
most of party, honestly, guys.
All right, party dad, be good cop.
It's the styles are night and day. This guy's not bad, but where Sarah, who's someone who paints hyper realistic paintings?
Oh God.
George Bush.
I don't, off the top of my head, shit, I don't know. I'm the worst.
Monet.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
Monet does the opposite, and that's who I was going to use to describe Red John's
George
paintings.
Bush.
Red
Okay.
John are
You can just say photorealism.
Gustave Courbet is
No.
an.
Oh, there you go.
Corbett, Monet, night and day. These guys, both decent artists, but they are not like each other.
Somebody's an impressionist.
Now,
Hmm.
now you were
Painting.
saying that the dude we're talking to, what's his name again? Okay,
John.
I was making sure that we were talking to Red John. That's his name.
His name is John, and he is the color red. He's a tiefling.
Tieflings are reddish.
You son of a bitch.
I hate everything. So much.
What?
Forever.
Can I do like a?
Aren't the town
What, Patrick?
aren't townsfolk just that suspicious that you would murder someone in front of your own home?
They've suspected me for a while now. It's the art side of things. I don't know that they
Is-
take my job
Wait
seriously.
a minute. Vita has other question.
Okay.
Was John acquainted with any of the victims?
One of them, yes.
How many victims so far?
5.
Does this person have
That's
a
above
type?
the Mendoza line, so.
Yeah, so whether it be true or not, all of the women so far have been known for their progressive ideas about sexuality.
Ah.
Oh.
So a racist and a sexist town. Okay, cool. Aren't we happy we walked through?
No.
Who's the person you were affiliated with?
Her name was Sela.
Is there consistency of serial killers' type? For example, do they all look the same? Do they all go to the same place? Like, what is connection?
Well, I'll roll an intelligence check for him. All female. They're all So, for example, Sela had a reputation and it wasn't true. But the reputation is what got her killed, I think. Otherwise, I'm not sure if there's any connection.
Can I take a look at his painting versus the blood painting and like see if I notice any like similar, like it's definitely a different style, but like artists have like different ways of painting and forms of shit. Like
roll perception.
Okay.
You're giving it the squinty eye.
Giving it the squinty eye, man.
Can I?
You said investigation.
Can I assist with that?
No, I'm sorry, perception, and yes, you can.
Perception. 17.
Okay.
And I'm giving you a 17 as well.
Okay, so going back and forth, the blood painting is clearly done with fingers. Like, they are dipping and painting. The other is brushed. There's no immediate tell that it would be the same person. They look distinct.
How are... Oh, right. We know how they die.
Can I grab John's fingers and compare them to the
Yeah, and he'll let you do that. Roll a medicine check?
Medicine?
Because there's no anatomy check.
You're
I'm trying to decide what the best thing is. It's either intelligence or medicine, but this is specifically fingers.
Sure,
so
I get
medicine.
advantage on medicine checks, so.
Okay.
That fell.
Oh.
That is another 17.
His hands are too big.
That's good.
I relay this to the group.
Hands are too big, huh?
Who is investigating?
Looking at the drawings, do they seem like they're small by comparison? Like, I know you saying that his hands are bigger than the like the ones that were doing the finger painting, so to speak. But like, do they seem like particularly small hands that would?
Roll an intelligence check.
Okay, that's gonna be a 17.
Not necessarily small, just not the size of this tieflings.
Okay.
We're not talking Donald Trump hands. We're just saying that this guy's got decent sized hands.
I was curious if they were tiny hands.
Yeah, no, probably not tiny.
Not Rubio hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, are there
any particularly?
Hang on, Gaius, go ahead.
Are these women associated with each other? Like, are they part of some kind of guild or group?
No, I mean, it's a small town. Everybody knows everybody, but no association above and beyond living in the same town.
That makes things still pretty difficult. You have to go door to door and ask about how liberal everyone is with their sexuality, and that seems like a very personal question for a bunch of strangers you just came into town to ask.
I can do it.
I know you can do it, but don't. Please don't.
Is there
I'm not going to stop you, but...
Y'all be fucking? Y'all be fucking?
Yeah.
Yep.
You be fucking them fucking them.
Gathering place?
There's sorry, Theseus, you're coming in broken, so I'm going to answer Vita's question first. The temple to Timora is probably the closest thing we have. We have a lot of folks who work in the pottery, and I mean those are probably where you're going to find the most people. Some folks who they fish and sell fish by the river, but they tend to stay at the outskirts of town anyway. Theseus, what was your question?
Well, I was about to ask him, are there particularly conservative members of the community that you would make note of, or
Particularly what members of the community?
perhaps people with conservative, people that would frown upon progressive sexuality?
No one that stands out. I mean, there are people who, keep to themselves and have a certain pious view of things, but never in any aggressive way.
Y'all against fucking?
I'm just imagining like Barley asking that to some people that are passing by.
That's what I wanted, thank you.
Yeah, one of the townsfolk just like gives her the up and down, gives him the up and down, and keeps walking.
Damn, well, it wasn't them. Tried.
Are there any town officials who are investigating this?
The guard does what they can. The town doesn't really have formal government as much as we just trust Grail, the priestess at the temple. She's the most intelligent person here, so we just kind of rely on her to make decisions for us, and whenever the community needs to make a decision, we meet at the temple and discuss things and go from there. So.
And where are they now? In the temple here?
Where's who now?
Your
Grail.
Yeah.
Grail, yeah, she would be at the temple.
Okay.
Why does if the town listens to her, why does she possibly think you did this?
She hasn't weighed in on this, but there have been people who... Again, it's a small town. It's hard to function when people suspect you, and people don't necessarily keep their thoughts to themselves.
Oh, trust me, I know. My advice, leave. But, sure.
I'm giving that some thought for sure.
If you're an artist,
Stream chat said, does Barley have any levels in Bard so he can ask the follow-up question of trying to fuck?
Yes.
Multi-classing is allowed.
Trying to keep it classy.
Yes, one bard level becomes instant player.
Yes.
Bow, bow, bow. I'm a wing.
Sorry, Barley, you were asking a question.
I was.
Okay, moving on.
Never mind. I don't remember. It's fine.
Okay.
I want to talk to this Grail person.
Okay. Are you guys all going to the temple?
Yes, we won't split the party.
Vito wanted to go to the temple.
I guess we're in now, yeah.
Okay. You make your way, around that corner, go a little bit further towards the center of town. The temple doors are open. You walk in. This is a white stone building with one tower towards the front. Surprisingly well kept.
Is it phallic?
And at the front of the temple, off to the side of where the dais is a... what is her race? Hang on.
Hey, is Sarah frozen for everyone else?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
She
Okay.
Sarah
Just-
Can you
Sarah
still hear
looks
me?
Yes,
yeah,
we
we
can.
can hear you. You're
You're
just
good
so,
now.
Sarah
like,
looks perfectly fine here and is perfectly fine on the stream. So
okay.
Good.
So there
My Skype's acting.
you see an elven woman working at a desk off to the side of the dais.
okay.
Okay. When I walk up to her and say, "Excuse me, are you Miss Grail here?"
She holds up a hand. She's writing. She's like, hang on a second. Puts down a quill, turns and looks at you, and she goes, "Oh, newcomers. Yeah, I am. What can I do for you?"
Well, we are just passing through, but we got, wouldn't say accosted, but more like
Approached.
approached by John, the painter,
Mm-hmm.
and he says that there have been rumblings about a serial killer and that a lot of people suspect him.
More than rumblings, dear. There have been a serial killings. It's happening.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm just trying to be delicate here.
There's no need. There are dead bodies. What can I do for you?
Okay, so we were just gonna pass through and kind of ignore it, but conscience sort of gets in the way of that, and we're trying to investigate. Is there anything in particular that you know about the people that have been killed?
They've all been women. They've all been known for their promiscuity. They are. They have had all colors of hair except red. I don't know that anyone else has put that together, and it's not something I want made public, so keep that between us. And it's not John. And I don't know what to tell the other town folk because it's not John. They don't want to believe it.
Perhaps
Yes, go ahead.
Perhaps you might want to look in on John and maybe encourage him to take a break from the town for a little while, because Vita is concerned that John may be dead John if town is left to own devices.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, I've had conversations with John. I'm also concerned that if he leaves town, then folk will hunt him down. It's almost an admission of guilt among people this uneducated.
Maybe house John in church, just so he's under more watch in case people decide to get frisky.
It's not a bad option, but I don't know that we're there yet.
Okay.
Okay.
So where are we?
So as
I'm
far
at the
as
point where I am trying to get the Empire to send better people to come help me figure out who this is.
so what all do you know? Like what exactly do you think is going on here?
I'm not sure. And that's part of what frustrates me. I normally know everything that goes on in this
the
town.
Empire sent us, so here
Have,
we
any,
are.
have there been any new faces since before?
When did the murders start?
About 5 weeks ago. There's been about one per week, but not consistently.
Okay.
When
They
did
haven't
when did our
escalated.
collective dream happen? When did we get together?
You guys
Mind?
met 9 days ago.
Okay. Just seeing if we're somehow related to this bullshit.
Well,
'cause
hang
Did
on.
we kill
apparently
these people?
that's
We
apparently
met
that's
9 days
something I
ago,
have to
but
think
it
about
took us
now.
2 or 3 weeks to
Aw.
travel.
Yeah, it took us
Hmm.
several weeks.
Yeah, the
each.
dream took place at different times for you guys, but you all
Yeah.
met on the same day at the same time, which was 9 days ago.
Okay,
Which
cool.
is weird.
Just yeah. Chaos. Okay.
Time warp. Anyway.
Time warp again.
That
Oh
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
over.
So what I know is that the person uses a weapon that has something green at the bottom because there was a witness who saw a green glow. We didn't get a good idea of what their shape was, if it was male or female, if it was a certain race. They got away. They're good at what they do.
Does
So
John
who
have any
witnessed?
artistic rivals?
It's a small town. The fact that John is here blows us away sometimes.
How many other artists are there?
In town, John. It's John.
Oh, well, okay, that explains. Yeah, okay.
Ah. Well, crap.
Hmm.
I have a feeling you have another artist in town.
Yeah, it's so.
And
It's
you said that it was just the weapon that was glowing, correct, or the whole thing?
not glowing as much as it is. It gave off a green light.
Just the
It could have been reflecting it. The what was in the hand? Yes.
Who was the witness who saw this?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Right.
Afdel. She's a merchant in town. She's a dwarf. Yeah, she works in our small market.
Does she think it was John, or does she hold out opinion?
Look, Afdil's dwarven. It's hard to get a straight answer out of her about anything without it turning into a long, drawn-out opinion on how government should be working and how I'm incompetent as a priestess of Timora. Honestly, I tune Afdil out half of the time, so I'm not entirely sure.
Is Afdil just the DM?
You're going to have to clarify what that means.
Everyone here knows what it means. That's why they're all laughing.
This is all very interesting.
In real life, I've got BDE, which is big dwarf energy.
Oh my god.
I'm short, very opinionated, and I never shut the fuck up.
That's just Napoleon energy.
I mean, relatable.
Okay. Is there? Well, I can't ask. Is there anyone who maybe stands out? Anyone who is more vocal about the fact that they're promiscuous?
There's not anyone that stands out.
So there's no one here that doesn't like what they're doing.
Not that comes to mind. I mean,
second question.
So there are two people that kind of keep popping up in my head. There's Ataris. He's an elf who lives in town, considers himself a ranger, and we catch him lying about things that don't matter a lot. But none of that is pointed to things like murder or artistic prowess. And there's Elolis, who works in the pottery, but she's the most quiet, humble people that we've ever had in the town. She's caring. She takes care of the elderly and is always there when we need her. The only reason she crosses my mind is because next to John, she may be the most talented artist, but her platform is pottery.
Second question. Do you know where all the women were killed and where they were killed in relation to where they live? Were there any patterns to where they were found, how they were found? We know about the cuttings, but
yeah, no. I've given some thought to this, and she pulls out a kind of scratchy map, lays it down on the table, and she goes, "This is where they lived, and this is where they were found, and there's markings on it. It just looks like they were on their way home or on their way to where they worked. Straightest path between the two, and they were killed on
did
one
they
of
all
those
work
paths.
at the same place, or they all work different places?
different places in town. A couple of them, two of them did work in the pottery, but that was spread out. And we have one that works at the market, and one that was actually a housewife, but there were rumors.
What were
and
the rumors?
one person who worked in our bakery, just that she wasn't as faithful as she should have been.
So that one
Hmm.
seems odd because it's not as out there as the rest of them. That one's just a rumor.
What do
The
you
other
mean?
one, you said that the others were known for their promiscuity. This one was a rumor.
Known for their promiscuity is also as true is as good as a rumor in a town like this.
Hmm.
So what do they just hold hands for longer than 2 seconds?
No, it's
Get
not
'em.
like that. It's just
Nice.
people in this town get bored and they talk. For example, one of the lost was a girl named Sela that I know John was particularly close to. There was an event with Ataris, the elf, who had an eye for Sela. Sela did not share that interest. And once that became known, suddenly Sela got a reputation.
Hmm.
Oh. Did
Sounds
Ataris
like
have
we
an
need
eye
to.
for many of these
Surprise.
girls?
Not that we're aware of, otherwise we would have taken him in already.
Can we go beat this guy's ass real quick?
Right. Vita does not like him. Vita wants to take Chomp.
I like
Yeah, so like where does this dude live?
I mean-
Ataris stays out in the wilds a lot and comes into town for a couple of days a week. He does a lot of hunting in the woods, though.
I can find him.
That's why I have Herschel.
That's why
I
I've
guess
got
I'm-
me.
Curious about one other thing. Is there a significance to the cuts that have been made?
Aside from the fact that you can get a lot of paint from them, not that we can tell.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where were the
they're
cuts again?
pressure points.
I'm not going to lift up my foot, but right at the front of the ankle.
Hmm.
They're all major arteries.
So they have knowledge of the body, enough to know where people will bleed.
Kind of like hunters might
Yeah,
have.
hunters do that.
Mm.
I do it all the
Hmm.
time.
Oh yeah, red nose.
Wait. Was it red?
Hey, Red, where were you on the night of the?
Quick, John, the gig is up!
Shit.
Hungry.
Okay.
And on this note, we should take a quick break.
Alright, we'll be right back, everyone.
love you.
Woo!
Hey, we're back.
We are back.
Saw dudes
Asada.
and
So,
non-dudes.
Saw.
So?
dudes and other dudes
Saw.
who aren't the same kind of dude.
Work.
Saw.
what
Anyway.
would you like to do?
All right. I think we should ask the
so-
witness.
So chat raised an excellent question, and I wanted to address it. Pardon, is there a consistency of race in the victims?
We're mostly human here, but it hasn't only been human. There was a half-elf. Sela, actually, was a half-elf.
Okay.
You said it's mostly been murders every week. Is it like always on the same day of the week?
No consistency, just average of one per week.
Is
I
Hunter
think we should
I
ask.
think that it's an issue of opportunity
is
more
Hunter
than it is
Man
schedule.
in town when these happen?
Or does he appear around the same time?
If I can roll a dice without it hopping out of my dice tray, I could tell you. He's in town sporadically. It's hard to know whether or not he was actually around. He's never that far away. He's usually just out in the surrounding area. So
You're just a bevy of great information.
Is there any pattern
We
aside
did
from the
note-
artwork?
no red hair.
Who here has red hair?
We did note that John's fingers didn't really match up with the size of the fingers that were being used to draw, and I'm not sure if that could figure into some kind of testimony on his behalf. But do you think it should be worth noting? It doesn't seem like it's him at reasonable, nor does it really his drawing style.
She takes a minute, looks at you, and her eyes kind of widen. She's like, "That's a really good point," and immediately turns back to what she was writing and writes that down.
Theseus kind of leans in, trying not to invade her personal space, but just to look at the notes.
Okay, roll a perception check.
So that's going to be an 18.
Yeah, it's pretty obviously a petition to magistrates higher up in the Empire to send somebody to come help her with the situation. And she's making the case as to why it's not the obvious decision. Like, it's not what the townsfolk are telling everybody it is.
John,
We go
I
ask.
think that you
ask.
haven't really made. Gosh,
I'm having a lot of trouble following you, Patrick. You're really choppy. Try that again.
yeah, sorry, I don't know what to do about my internet or Skype
It's
or
all good.
whatever it is. DC kind of nods, and he says, "John seems to think you haven't really weighed in on the discussion as far as the public concern goes."
I like to have all of my ducks in a row before I start saying things with any certainty.
Let's find some ducks to put in a row then. I mean, really. This seems like a simple thing to fix.
All right, we
Need
should
ducks.
probably ask the witness of what she saw.
And where to find ducks.
Where to find these ducks?
So you're looking for Alfdil. You'll want to go to the market.
Yeah,
That's where we'll find ducks.
ducks are often found in markets.
It's true. This is a perfect lead.
I imagine Barley has this weird room in her mind. I'm sorry, in his mind, with just red yarn and pictures of ducks and markets like tapped together. Like everything's coming together for Barley right now.
Full Charlie Day. Full
Yeah,
Charlie.
exactly.
There is no Carol in HR. We've already been fired.
Thank
I put the pink slips in the mail. We've got another 2 weeks.
So, are you guys headed to the market?
Yep. At least I am.
All right. So Gaius and whoever decides to follow Gaius
I'm going.
Yeah, following.
Let's not break the group up.
walks into it's probably generous to call it a market. This is such a small town, but it's absolutely where like basically everybody who's trying to make a living is at this time of day. And there is a stand with a pretty obvious it's pretty obvious who Afdil is. You know it's a dwarf, and this is probably the only dwarf in town. That's not true. There's one other dwarf, but it's a male dwarf on the other side of the market. So you can narrow down pretty quickly who this is.
Racist town is racist.
Yep. You walk up to Afdil, and she's like, "Hey, what?
Do you have any ducks?
No, you want to talk to Ulkan over there."
He's being facetious. So we heard you saw the murder thing that happened.
Yeah, I saw the murder thing, and no one takes me seriously about it.
Well, we're here. What happened?
Okay, so
I already like her.
I was walking near sunrise and saw a shadowy figure standing over the body. Now, I'm a good citizen, and I'm a brave dwarf. So I said, "Hey, you stop that right now!" But it was too late. She was already dead. But I, with Dwarven Eye, noticed a gemstone inlaid in the bottom of the weapon. Because I could spot a gemstone anywhere. It's in my blood.
I believe you.
This person took off running. And the curse of my birth is short legs, so of course I couldn't keep up. But I promise you, this person is someone in town, and they're gonna strike again.
Was there any blood on the weapon?
Probably. She used it to kill people.
What gemstone was it?
She?
She?
Probably a she.
Why'd you say that?
Why would it be? Why do you think it would be a she?
You know how human women are. They get jealous, they start stabbing.
Is this from personal experience?
Sure.
That was convincing.
What kind of gemstone was it, since you can identify it so well?
Green.
It's very dwarven of you to be able to know
So an
what
emerald, a jade.
It was before sunrise.
You said you could really?
Yeah, from anywhere. I can spot a gemstone anywhere. I can't identify it. I just know that it's a gemstone.
What the hell are you good for then?
Selling fish.
Does anybody else in town seem like they would have a dagger like that?
Not that I've seen.
Okay, so
Was it
you
like
think
an
it's a jealous
ornate,
woman.
like a tiny gem, a big gem, ornately carved?
Yeah, sure. It was just the whole pommel of the.
Have
of
you
the
seen
blade.
this gemstone anywhere else in town?
No.
How long have you been here in this town?
I lived here
And
most
you've
of my
never
life.
seen this gemstone around before, but you think the person is here in town. Is from town.
Yeah. How else would they know about the women?
And
No,
you,
like-
as
Just walk into town and get a map of clues. You have to be here to know who they are.
and they've kept this giant gemstone inlaid weapon hidden all your life.
Giant gemstone inlaid
It's the
weapon. Probably a dagger,
The
maybe a
entire
little bigger. I'm not
pommel
sure.
of the weapon, which is
No, the bottom of it has something green on the bottom of it.
a green gemstone. That's what you said.
Okay. What?
It's
Why?
instant. That's
why
what I
would-
said.
Guys, stop trying to antagonize her.
Okay, but I still want to know where
Okay.
the ducks are.
Where
Oh, yeah,
were?
You're going to want to talk to Ukan. He's on the other side. He's the other dwarf. He does sell poultry.
I'm gonna go look at the ducks.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Where were you? Where was the body? Where was the? Where did it happen? Exactly.
All right, over there. And she points towards basically, not that the town is that well organized, but where most of the housing seems to be. That's where she's pointing, like towards the residential-ish area of town.
Oh, okay.
Is this like the hoity-toity residence or like the slums residence?
It's workforce housing type thing. It's the folks who are in the market who are making the town move, that kind of thing.
Hmm. So you don't know exactly where you were?
Right over there, and she's pointing towards the road that leads over there.
Oh, okay.
Is that other painting still up?
No, it's rained since then. It's gone.
Nah. Are any of the paintings still up other than the one by
Well,
what's his
that's the
face's
one.
house?
That's the one. So yeah, it hasn't rained since that yet.
Hmm. So, as far as you can tell, like, how large were they? Were they human-sized or dwarf-sized or?
His size, and I point at Theseus.
Yeah, or his size?
It's hard to tell. Definitely not dwarven halfling size, but nothing massive either.
Okay, so say medium-sized person. Okay. Right, I'm gonna jot that down.
I'm curious about their build, actually. Would you say they were large, or would you say they were kind of lean?
Probably more on the lean side, but they were in a cloak, so it's hard to know for sure.
Cloaks are very slimming.
Cloak.
And you're really leaning towards a human.
Well, it's mostly humans in this town.
So other than your comment about like women being jealous and all that, why do you, is that all that you have to say of why you think might be a woman?
Well, look at it. It's probability. Mostly humans. Humans get jealous. Jealous humans start killing. It's the perfect storm.
Yeah, but male humans get jealous too. That's not necessarily a woman thing.
Male humans get jealous of other males.
Nah, they get jealous of women going with men who they don't like.
Ah, you're talking about the ones who like other males. I see. I guess
No,
I
I
hadn't
mean,
thought about
yeah,
that.
that's a thing, but it's also like if the woman doesn't like him and he likes her, she likes other men, then he gets mad at her. That's a thing, I promise you.
Envious other more than jealousy?
What?
If he gets jealous of the other guys who get the girl and he blames the girl and not the other guys, then like
why would he do that?
Because he's
People
a
are
prick.
crazy.
Oh,
People are dicks. Okay.
At
Rhythm.
this moment, I'm just gonna come back leading a bunch of ducks.
Rhythm. Stream chat. Your
Roll animal handling.
your entire argument there, Rhythm. Stream chat says that you need to tell Aftel about tell him about simps.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Basically.
God. Oh my god.
Simp.
I don't have enough time for that stream chat. I don't have enough time to explain that.
I mean, this is a sandbox D&D game. You can do whatever you want to at this time.
What was his name? I can't remember. Didn't write down the ranger type guy.
Taurus! Taurus is right asshole, yeah.
Do you know if he's in town right now or
He's probably out hunting.
right out hunting? Okay.
What was that animal handling check?
It was 19.
Surprisingly enough, Barley comes back with 4 ducks in a row behind him.
I found the ducks in a row.
Who wants to go fuck up someone's hunting trip?
I'm ready.
Hey,
Vita's
Well,
ready.
we could do that, or we could go and
Nibbler.
talk to the other woman.
Protest.
Ooh, that. Then
Maybe
we
do that.
will ruin his life.
Okay. Other woman, then we fuck up a hunting trip and
I need to
figure
write
out.
down names.
Wait, so you're not buying fish?
And I guess
Why do we need fish?
no, not today. Sorry.
Wait, Vita wants fish.
What? Yeah, do you want shellfish or do you want like trout? We got trout, shellfish.
Hey, you got any oysters?
Yeah, we got a couple of oysters.
Vita
take 'em
wants
all.
trout.
Okay, you take a trout. I'm gonna need you to get the oysters yourself. I am allergic to shellfish. Can't touch it.
Okay, I
Can't
got
touch
that.
This stuff. It's
No worries.
in this bucket here.
It's gonna be a discount, right? Because I'm doing all the work.
Yes.
Cool.
Mark off a copper. Rhythm mark off
hey,
2.
Brian.
Cool.
Vita
Vito-
gets a single trout. Rhythm gets 3 servings of oyster.
Vito horks it down, like right there,
Okay.
full on pelican style.
Don't put it in your inventory then.
Brian, just to let you know, Stream Chat says that your character sounds like Pleakley from Lilo and Stitch.
Never.
Ah.
Surprisingly enough, I've never seen that movie.
It's
It's a
good.
good one.
Oh my god, you need to.
There are a lot of like Disney basics that I just missed.
They say that you're like
Do you
spot
need-
on the money.
Do you need access to Disney Plus? I'll
I
send
have.
you.
I've got
Okay.
it. I haven't seen. I just for some reason just don't sit down and watch them.
Sarah, I appreciate you right now.
Yes, Sarah, this is like girlfriend duty now.
I still have to watch Toy Story 3 and 4. I've never seen Wall-E. Like just
Never
basic.
seen-
Lilo and Stitch, then
Dude,
Wall-E,
Come
then
on.
Toy Stories.
How dare?
Ju-
How did you reach
Okay,
adulthood?
you have
Work on it.
a girlfriend now. You got date nights. Do that shit. You have no.
Go watch
excuse now.
that Disney
Rob.
shit, man.
I just
yeah.
like it.
It's like you can anyway, but like
I just like
Yeah.
when
There's no excuse now.
I just like
Okay. Anyway, you gotta solve a serial killing.
so
What?
we're going
Now
to
let's get back to the murders.
Basically.
so we're going to the other woman.
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
to the other woman.
Okay.
So
So
gonna mess up her job.
along the way,
Woman! Who are you talking about?
The other lady that
Saying the same words again is not clarifying anything.
the other lady that
Okay.
Grail.
Wait. Let's not reveal
Yes.
what Grail is saying.
Yes. You guys are talking about Elolas.
Elolas. I gotta write that down.
Elolas. Elolas.
And what's the hunter guy's name again?
Ataris.
Legolas is just a deconstructed Legolas.
It's also
Oh.
fantasy name generator. Please sponsor us.
All right, let's talk
So
to
I guess-
Elolas.
on the way, I'm gonna look over at Red, and just like softly say to him, "I'm curious. If we went back to the scene of that crime that we were investigating, do you think you could track footsteps leading away from the scene?
Depends on how long it's been and if
The blood's still there.
the
right?
blood is, but did they? It depends on how clean and tidy they were. We can give it a shot, but
I'd be curious.
we can give it a shot.
I'll go with you.
You're gonna stop off and do that?
You want to,
We're gonna split the party.
or do we just want to do
Let's
this on the
split
way
the
to Elolas?
party.
Split the party.
Why are we splitting the party?
We're-
'Cause it's a
I'm
great
usually
idea
at the
every time.
root of the party splitting. Come on, guys.
Okay, we should
9 times out of 10, it's a great idea every time.
75.
Look at everybody else.
It's a great idea all the time.
I mean, if you guys want me to
Okay.
track it, I can try to track it.
So you guys want to go and
I don't like
see?
Brian's pose.
Well, I just wanted
Terrifying.
to confirm with Robbie. Like, are you on board with that, or?
Do you see the clasped hands? Does anyone else see the clasped hands?
Yes.
I see the
Terrifying.
clasped hands.
I'm
It's
not
scary.
You guys want to split the party?
No, no.
No.
I know.
That's why I said if
So,
everybody else.
do you guys want to go check that
respect
out
Patrick's
before it gets
fucking-
too?
Disregard, reckless abandon.
Do you guys want me to try to track it before it goes away?
Yeah, we might as well see.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go track. I can help.
I can
with.
give it a shot.
So are we just coming along?
I can help you look for tracks from.
We don't
the
know if
last
they'll get
murder
ambushed
scene.
by some dickholes, so we might as well just follow them just in case.
Some hole.
The monster manual page for dickholes. So you guys go back. You guys go back. You find the painting. You start to look around. Roll a survival check, and if Ali is helping, Ali, you can roll separate or give him advantage.
I'll give you advantage.
I already get advantage, but
Oh, then I'll fucking roll then, man.
I got a 24.
Okay.
Okay. 20 for me.
Okay. So, Red does see footprints that are exactly where, like, the body would have been, that kind of thing. He kind of goes into full Aragorn mode, and he's, like, looking at, like, broken twigs and pushed over grass and that kind of thing.
He broke his foot.
Yeah, he breaks his foot on an Uruk-hai head.
Before we move on, the body's been removed, right? Like,
Correct.
It's just the artwork here. Okay. Can I look at the artwork and roll a religion check?
If you want to.
Or sense motive, something. Let's see.
What? Tell me what you're trying to decide, and I'll help you. I'll help you come up with the correct roll.
I'm looking for some kind of I wouldn't even call it a pattern, just like inspiration.
Roll. This is weird. Insight.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never seen insight on a object or
So I got a
painting, but
23.
yeah. Okay. This is. You get the feeling that this is someone who is patient and meticulous and filled with rage.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I?
So yeah, Theseus just kind of stands there and like stares at the painting for a minute while the tracking begins to take place.
Yeah. Footprints, broken twigs. You're picking up on something that does lead towards the heart of town, but you lose it. There's too much foot traffic to keep up the tracking.
But it goes towards the edge of
Is-
town? Like
Towards
out
the
of...
heart.
Question
towards
with
the
this:
heart, okay.
Yeah.
is Herschel able to scent as well while I'm tracking? Is he able to follow a scent? Is any scent that matches where the body was?
Roll perception smell.
All right, he gets advantage on those. That's a 19.
Herschel gets some smells and is interested, but can't follow anything.
Oh, you big girl. Oh.
Can I do something
Chunky
retroactive?
babe.
Maybe.
I just want to take into consideration like how big the fingers on the hands would have been to make the strokes that were involved with the artwork.
Okay. You already rolled that, so you would probably gather. I mean, an average humanoid, maybe a little more slender than usual, but nothing tiny. Probably a little slender.
Okay.
Look at that kitty cat. Oh, these kitties.
Hi, Tilly.
You hear that? Who's that? Who's that?
I know more about all of your pets than I do you guys, by the way.
It's true.
Yup.
I don't think I've spammed all of y'all with pictures of my plants. I have a lot.
Plants. Plant pets. Plant pets.
Plants.
Land friend. Big
Yes.
druid energy.
Hells
Big
yeah.
photosynthetic
Or
babies.
that BDE.
I am not a green witch. I am surprised that my succulents are alive.
They like being neglected. Aloe's a moody bitch, but everybody else is fairly. But we're getting off topic.
Begin talking about all the things.
Okay.
Oh, plants. Yeah, no, don't get me started on that. That'll be the rest of the stream.
Nails.
So you guys headed to go speak to Elolas or to go after Adaris?
Lolis.
Let's probably talk
Lolis.
to Elolis before we go, and then go out into the woods.
See.
Okay. You guys go towards the center of town and find Grunga's pottery.
Grungus.
Grunga.
Grunga!
Grunga.
That is a fantastic name.
Grunga is at the front of this pottery shop, just working away. This is a large half-orc woman who is really into pottery, but you can tell that she knows stuff about pottery, and she's doing things that most potters wouldn't do. She's got chemicals, she's got tools and stuff like that, where like her pottery is almost more akin to shaping alchemy than it is just regular pottery. Extremely smart, extremely talented. All of her stuff has this like silvery shine to it that you've never seen on clay pottery before. And she's got some folks, working around in the workshop. And as you guys walk in, she stops her wheel and she looks up and she goes, "What can I do for you?
How much for some pot?
What are you
Pots.
We're don't mind them. Don't
What?
genuinely don't.
Well, that is my business. I sell pots.
They're not asking about pots. They're asking, is Alolas around?
Yeah, she's over here. Hang on a second. Hey, Alolas. People, just come talk to these people. And she just goes right back to work.
She is this half orc lady. Is she like super tall or?
Oh yeah, she's 6'10" to 7 foot and fucking built. Like,
Single.
Giant woman.
Giant woman!
are you asking Barley? Are you asking if she's single?
Yes.
She looks up. She looks over, down at the ground, and goes, "Maybe for you, we'll talk." And just goes back to work.
I got pants.
A giant woman.
With a halfling.
She probably admires confidence. Keep that going.
It's the Chihuahua and the Great Dane.
Tale as old as time. So Elolas comes up, and this is a young female elf. She's got, dark, straight hair, an apron on, and she comes up, she goes, "Hi, what can I do for you?"
What color is her hair?
It's dark. It's probably dark brown or blackish, kind of that hue of vaguely dark. There's absolutely stuff in it because she's working in a pottery, but it's dark.
Do you happen to know anything about? Sorry, this is going to be kind of forward. Feel free to whatever.
Do you have anything
Anyway,
to do with the murders?
God.
Oh, No. No, I could never do anything like that. It's
Did-
it's
Not that
terrifying to
you
live in a
did
town.
them. Do you like?
Do you know
There's
any
reason
of
to
them?
believe that you're associated with like either the girls who were killed or honestly, what was the story? Why are we here again?
Okay, Rhythm. Look, Shiny.
Oh, huh.
Did you pardon, Missy
Hi.
Lolas, Vita Te Idai. Did you happen to know any of the victims? It's very, very sad, very distressing.
I knew 2 of them. Yeah, no, this has been terrifying for all the women in town, honestly. Um I knew 2 of them. I mean, you know everybody. It's a small town.
Mm.
So of course we knew them, but um yeah, no, I worked with one in the past, and another is someone that, we would talk in the market at time, but that's probably as far as it would go.
May I make an inside check?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, can I as well?
Yes, you can.
Nat 20.
While they are making that insight check,
I got a 20.
I just want to let
But it's not a nat 20.
Go ahead, Red.
while
real quick.
they're making it, I just want to let you know that Barley opened up a whole can of worms in stream chat by assuming that this entire situation is
That's
drugs. So, I mean, it just blew up. Everyone's like, drugs, drugs, everything's drugs. Blaze it in the
That's-
kiln. You know.
Drugs. Drugs.
The whole situation is
Plugs is this situation.
Christine, what is Vita's modifier on top of that?
Let's see. So, interesting. So this is an insight. So that is 24. Tense silence.
Check your Facebook.
Oh.
Oh no. Whispers. Our version of whispers, which is texting because
Okay.
internet.
So
Is there anything with the 21?
Whisper, whisper, whisper. Abed, you have to say
I will
something.
give you, basically half of that.
let's see. I want to ask a couple more follow. Okay. Let's see. Well, Miss Ilolas, just between you and me, who do you think it might be?
I hesitate to put the blame on anybody, honestly.
Of course.
I mean, wait. Obviously, someone's to blame. Like these women didn't murder themselves and then paint pictures
Oh,
of their
course.
I'm
dead
gonna rest my
bodies
hand
on
on Rhythm's
walls.
shoulder.
Oh, look, another shiny.
No. I understand that someone is to blame. I just don't know that it's my place to go and,
Well, sometimes I remember my parents saying, trusting your gut is often the thing that keeps you alive in dangerous situations. So sometimes we are not able to immediately take step for step why we feel a certain way. Sometimes it is just instinct. Is there something that you feel instinctually that might be important, but it feels hard to support?
well, I'm never comfortable when a Taurus is around. I don't think that any of the women are.
Does my insight check?
You would need to re-roll.
All right.
Yeah.
While she rolls,
I don't know if I'm ever.
I want an insight check on this one.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, that was
Actually-
a 10.
I actually want to insight check her fingers to see if they would match up with my impression of the scene.
That would be perception.
Yeah.
Perception?
Yeah, guys. What was your roll?
14.
Okay. Seems to be on the up and up about what she's saying right now.
Okay, so that's a 19 on perception.
while that's going on, Sarah, just want to let you know
I want to
that
know.
Stream Chat says that Sarah's cat is so cute, I would let that thing rip out my spinal cord and feed it to me, and I'd say thanks.
Aww.
Is that
That's
Hot Little Dad
poetry.
666
No.
saying that? Okay.
She would definitely do it. She's kind of evil, but like mostly sweet. But sometimes she's evil. But she's mostly sweet.
Probably because you feed her. So she's like, I guess I need the food still coming.
Yeah. Like, she's very loving when she wants to be. But then sometimes she bullies her brother for no reason, just because she wants to be a jerk. But she's nice most of the time.
No.
Kind of.
Kitty cat.
She's a bully, though.
Cats. I love
She's-
some kitty cats.
She's innocent and has never done anything wrong.
Money,
Someone
please.
is biased because they met her once.
Money, please.
Okay.
Cop. She just is in love with Brian, though, apparently.
That's probably a positive thing.
It is.
Cool.
Me and
Obviously,
Tilly go way back to last week.
Yep.
Perfect.
So,
Yes.
Theseus has done a perception check and has information. What would you guys like to do?
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Missy Lolas. We
Of
don't.
course,
We
anytime
don't
you
want to
guys need
keep
anything.
you.
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
And Vita does their whole social niceties, but it's starting to get that very strained note that probably only the folks who know them of that may I use your phone please? For full Silence of the Lambs level polite tense, and they zip out of there as slowly as they possibly can, despite their panic. And once they get outside, Vita motions outside into woods. Vita has thing.
Okay.
Before I go, can I ask for the half-orc's number?
Go for
Are
it.
you gonna start taking
Love
levels
is
in
love.
Bard?
Do it.
Um,
Do it. Do it.
Hey,
I'm the only one in town, so basically number one.
Oh!
I like it.
Yes.
like it.
Yes, Grunga.
Yes.
I'll be calling you later, Grunga.
Please do. Hey, real quick, how do you feel about fish?
I mean, they're alright.
Okay, so we're not going to go see Afdil. We'll have to go see Oaken. That's fine. Yeah, come by later.
Okay.
You guys make your way outside of town.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm kind of walking.
Yes.
I'm kind of walking next to Vita, and then I lean over and smile. She's a very good liar, isn't she?
She is lying bitch. Yes. Big lying bitch.
What do you guys mean?
She was lying about how what was the thing that I did the inside check on? I thought that inside check was just going to be able to blanket thing. So what was it that
So
I
you're
specifically?
you're doing an insight check basically on the statement,
Mm-hmm.
and of what she said. So you guys were asking if she knew anything about the folks that were murdered.
Okay, so when Vita asked if she knew about the folks that were murdered and or what she knew, she spun yarn that she maybe knew one or two, blah blah blah. Lies. This woman knows more than she claims.
I believe that, and I'm also thinking about the shape of the drawings, and I am beginning to think it was an elf. I just don't know if it would be her or Taurus, or if she was intimidated and that's why she felt the need to lie. But I agree, she was not forthcoming.
Let us
I
talk to
mean-
other elf, because Vita does not have whole picture and is not sure if Vita wants to pin it on Ilolas just yet.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's talk to the dude, but I
Dude
mean,
sounds
what's
like
her
an asshole.
face? Yeah, he sounds like a total asshole. But what's her face with the fish did say she thought it was a woman. Like, her reasoning might be flawed, but this would fit.
But she said she saw this shadow leaning over body. That could have been any number of things. They could have been trying to check to see if they were alive. They could have just stumbled upon it. That could have been any of us.
You don't stumble upon a body and then run away.
After
Like
hearing a dwarf scream at you, I don't know. Vita would run.
if you
Allie-
wanna, if you're actually innocent, you'd probably hang around. Like running is more incriminating than.
Allie, I've seen you play Among
guess
Us, and I know that is not your solution to finding a dead body.
I guess I would be curious how the town feels about elves. Then. I'm not sure.
Bye, stream chat person.
Bye, stream chat person.
Bye.
Have a
They
good
said that they want to
night.
be an organ donor,
Oh.
but like donating my organs to be cooked well done and fed to that cat. I'm leaving now. Bye, losers. Just kidding. It's cool how dedicated y'all are to this, and it's really fun seeing your interactions. Fuck you. Bye.
Yay!
Hey.
I love you, Itora.
Fuck you, bye too.
Tilly
That's
would
our kind of
work
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's their whole vibe.
Was
right
it
there.
Charlie?
I don't know.
Aw, I hope so.
Charlie always says "fuck
Then
you."
someone
bye to
else
me,
in stream
so-
chat responded, "Well, that was a roller coaster ride."
No kidding.
Welcome to our fan base, man. I expect nothing but roller coasters, man.
So, do you guys want me
Yeah,
to
it's gonna get
track
weird.
Ataris?
Yeah, let's see if we can
Yeah,
find
let's try to find this hunter dude.
Okay, whoever's taking the lead can roll survival. Try and
I'll
track
take
this
the
dude
lead.
down.
Also, Vita, that was very rude with the shinies. Like, I was just trying to talk to her, and you just, like...
Rhythm. Vita loves you. Vita treasures you and thinks you are a valuable member of party. But Rhythm has no chill.
I have heard that before.
She's right, you
They.
He's who I heard it from before.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. So you guys see small wooded area not too far outside of town. Seems like prime hunting ground. You go there. It takes a little while, but eventually you do find a Taurus sort of like hunched behind a tree, keeping an eye out, on his surroundings. You guys are, I'm assuming, not walking up very stealthily, and he turns around and immediately.
Hey, dude, what's up?
Oh, hi. Trying to work. What can I do for you?
Trying to interrupt your work. Come talk
You
for a
have
bit.
succeeded. Yeah.
You're
yes.
welcome. Come talk.
Vita leans up to Rhythm and says, Vita apologizes. This is perfect. Rhythm has just right amount of chill.
What can I do for you?
Do we think you might have murdered some people? Come sit and talk.
What? Straight to the point.
Okay. What?
And he doesn't.
Oh, that's all I've got. Hey, guys, your turn.
I did my part. Rhythm did their part.
Way to bump set, Rhythm.
What do you know
I set him
about
up.
the burgers?
Now it's your turn.
Now it's time to knock him down.
All right, let's knock them down.
What do you know about these ducks in a row?
Are the ducks still following
Yes!
Barley?
They're my children.
Oh.
Roll another animal handling check because you did leave town.
God. Just
I'm excited.
A hawk, a coyote, a lynx, and like
Oh shit.
a badger
Seven.
grabs every single.
You got a what?
I got a 7.
So surprisingly, the whole scene with Ilolas, the ducks were being well behaved, just hanging out near Barley. As soon as you guys hit like the outskirts of town, they're like, "Oh fuck, freedom!" and they just scattered.
No, my babies.
Quack.
My ducks are no longer in a row. Fuck.
New side quest: retrieve the ducks.
Retrieve Barley's ducks. Ignore
Ugh.
the murder going on. Let's go find some ducks, guys.
Fuck the murders. I need
Hell
my
of
ducks
a
back.
sandbox world, Brian.
Things are not very area in a row right now.
Okay.
Coming
Okay.
back. Come back around.
So Ataris looks at you because I'm assuming you still ask the question, "What do you think about these ducks in a row?" Looks behind you and he goes, "Impressive. Is that it?"
No.
What do you know about the murders that are happening in town?
They happened to women who probably didn't deserve it.
I like him.
Hmm.
The
See-
jury's out on that one, my
See,
friend.
The thing
you have-
is, you had we asked around town, and it seems like you had a prior. I wouldn't call it a relationship, a prior
Association.
association with the one of the victims, Celia.
Fucking.
Sela, yes, I'm aware. I had an eye for Scylla. Scylla had an eye for many men. So we had to cut ties.
I don't like that wording though.
Don't like the
Way of
wording.
putting it, friend. Maybe she just does not wish to be a monogamous relationship. Back at Tribe, there's like whole pods, at least 5 separate couples. They all switch, swap, flip, flop. It's crazy.
Were she still living, I'd encourage your tribe then, but she's not.
Theseus
he
is
was
going to
open.
look for a color pattern, and Theseus is going to do an insight check on what he's saying to see if there's.
I have to roll an insight on what he's saying.
Hang on, when you say
About-
color pattern, what do you mean?
Like I'm looking for the dagger with the pommel.
Oh,
And I'm
okay,
also-
so roll perception, then insight. Guys, go ahead and roll insight.
Can I give a helping action to the perception check?
Yeah, go, you have advantage on perception now, Theseus.
Okay.
While they're doing
Okay.
that, I'll just say to him, is it not that she was interested in a bunch of men, but it was just possibly she wasn't interested in you?
I can assure you she was as interested in me as she was half of the town.
Have you seen this dude? Specimen.
Sounds like a person who she wasn't interested in then. Okay, cool.
Okay,
I
so
like
it's-
it less now.
perception on Theseus was
18.
he has a dagger,
Oh.
but there's nothing green about the pommel. It's a pretty straightforward hunting dagger,
Like-
kind of rugged, leather bound handle, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Um,
10 by the way.
Okay, insight is 10 for Gaius. Go ahead and roll insight for me, Theseus.
I got a 17 on the insight.
Whisper time.
Ooh. I just remembered something.
Yeah.
That's the bonus.
I have jeweler's tools. Is there a way I could maybe thieve the knife and take a closer look at it? Maybe.
You're asking if you can steal the knife off of him?
Yeah.
Roll sleight of hand.
Hell yeah.
My favorite.
Yes. Yes.
Sheer excitement of
Wheel of
stealing
delight.
shit. Yeah.
Feel of delight.
Okay, wait. Let me find out what
Because what is
I have
property?
sleight of hand. Okay, so I have a +5 sleight of hand, so I got a 15.
Okay, you're able to pull it off of his body. He's fully aware that you did it,
Oh, fuck.
but it's in your possession now. And he's like,
Can
could you not rob me?
I mean, maybe, but I have to look at your shit first. Hold on. Can I?
You
do it?
could have just asked.
I mean, but
Not
this
really
is
his
more
thing.
fun.
This is a lot easier than asking, so I just sit and deal with it. You're fine.
Yeah,
I don't think it was him.
Are you bandits? What's happening?
I am.
We're a
got-
bunch of things. Just like
I I kind of step
It's
in
fine.
between the party and Ataris. I don't
You
think it was
assume
him.
I exist.
I am insulted that you
How dare you perceive me?
perceive me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the words.
Enough.
So Barley,
Theseus,
are you checking the dagger?
Oh yeah. How do
Roll
I?
perception.
Oh.
Theseus, go ahead.
I don't think it was him.
Vita thinks this guy is asshole, looks pointedly at this guy, but no, Vita agrees it was not him.
Hmm.
I got a
Yeah,
6.
what's her face?
This guy
seems
is
a
an
little
asshole.
bit.
That's a
Yeah.
dagger.
God damn it! It's a fucking
And-
dagger.
And it's pretty obvious. You can look at it. There's nothing on the handle. It's
I'm
just
just
a dagger.
gonna drop it on the ground. Fuck him.
Don't drop it on your feet, Barley. Up, never mind. You just lost a toe.
Ah, I didn't need that one.
Barley's like attitude, I would imagine it's like half slung. Like, I don't want this fucking shit.
Luckily, Herschel knows how to jump out of the way when things are thrown.
Oh, sorry.
Flat-eared, flat
Yep.
stare of a cat. Like, how dare you?
It's like twice the size of this halfling.
Yeah. How dare
This
you,
could
tiny
lead to
snack.
fun things down the line.
Tiny
Is
snack.
there anything else I can assist you with?
No, go be
That-
fuckboy somewhere else.
What?
Oh.
You came to me.
So go somewhere else.
And go somewhere
We,
else.
why don't we
We need you to
go
fuck
somewhere
off.
else?
No, I
Why don't
kinda like
you
it
go?
here. Let's have lunch.
Guys.
Vita,
Right now.
Vita, Rhythm, and Barley roll intimidation.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm
I'm
just
really good at this.
face palming.
Fuck.
We're gonna get you new dice.
I
Like
didn't do
famous
well at
last
all.
words. I'm really good at this.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I got a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm intimidating as fuck.
Got a
Not
5.
Okay. A 5, a 4, and a 16.
Okay. So Barley says, "We need you to fuck off," and he kind of grins like. Vita says, go be a fuckboy somewhere else, and he kind of like does the, like, I'm getting sick of this look, and then Rhythm gets in his face and what? I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said you should leave. We're gonna have lunch.
Gets really close to this guy and says, "You should. We're gonna have lunch." Something about that, just he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah." He picks up his dagger, puts it in his belt, gathers his things, and starts walking into the forest.
Can't believe that worked.
Yes.
Guess I'm gonna eat this cabbage since we're having
Shit
lunch.
happened.
I got cabbage. Let's go.
Yay!
Anyone want a
We-
good berry? Good
Crown
berry.
cabbage. Good
Good
I'm
berry.
eating the cabbage.
I still have cabbage.
I pass around good berries.
I start
Yay.
going cabbage, cabbage, cabbage.
That is so lettuce.
I guess this is as good a place as about it to talk about it as any, but it seems like it might actually be Aeolus.
I think
What gives
Ilola
you that
knows
impression?
more than she says. Vita is not sure that it was her, though. Vita is definitely sure it was not Ataris. Ataris is asshole.
Don't we have an accomplished beef with us? Theseus kind of like throws a side eye towards Barley.
I mean, maybe.
Wait,
Oh man, the Barley meltdown! Yes.
Yay! I get to steal shit. Fuck yeah.
So are we gonna like set up camp and like keep an eye out if this Alolas woman like goes and murders someone?
I'm wondering if we could figure out where she lives and if we could find the dagger at her home.
That's much better than waiting for a week until she murders again.
Barley,
Okay.
barley,
I mean, the thought
barley,
had crossed
barley,
my mind.
barley.
We could set up points around the town where we keep an eye out, but I mean that does put someone else at risk.
No, hey, Barley, let's go break into this bitch's house.
Barley,
Hell yeah.
barley, barley,
Need to
barley.
find out where she
Should
lives
probably
first.
just be her though, because the rest of us are a little insubtle.
I mean,
Insubtle?
Theseus. Remember that whole I can make you sneaky as shit thing that I do?
Oh yeah, there is that.
Yeah.
I also love the idea that Barley is the subtle person of this group.
Yeah.
Barley is subtle when Barley
so I guess
wants
we're gonna-
a thing and doesn't want anybody to know that she has it. That they have it. He has it.
Like, I can be quiet when I want to be. No, I really can't. Draws a fucking knife.
Yay.
So are you
Yay,
guys?
murder.
You guys are going back to town?
I'm
Word
eating my
up.
lunch.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
this is like late afternoon, evening at this point. So
Yeah, we're munching cabbage.
Dinner, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
munching
grill
some
cabbage
cabbage.
going down the hatch.
okay. Take
good
off
berries.
a thing of
Everyone
cabbage
gets
from
a
your
good
inventory.
berry, if you want a good
I'll
berry.
take a good berry.
I do not want
Oh, a
this.
very good berry.
Ah.
Do the good berries work if you like save them? Do they keep?
No,
For
they
24
don't.
hours.
They
Okay.
only last 24 hours.
So what does a good berry do?
You get 1 HP, and it is sustenance for a day.
Cool.
They can help you see God.
That's a fermented good
no.
berry.
Not
Berries
that.
give you the gift.
Wait. If you're a minotaur, do you get mushrooms in your food?
What? Question, guys.
This motherfucker's trying to get some liberty caps.
I lean over to Gaius and it's like, don't ask. It's really no. You don't wanna eat the mushrooms.
Gaius is trying to get fucked up.
I need, for some reason, I don't know where the idea came from, Brian. But I kind of need to know if your poop can make you see God.
25.
When I eat those mushrooms, I have 2 arms.
You know, it's an interesting experiment. We could try it sometime. I don't think you're gonna like the results, though.
Gaius, you don't want I
I'm
can find
just
you
curious.
the right kind of mushrooms. Don't eat his.
I just wanted to know.
I can
was
find
just
you some
curious.
mushrooms. I'm good at finding a guy.
It's a human stool, if you need to know.
Exactly. Don't eat the mushrooms. I can find a guy. There's a guy in every town. I can find a guy.
Like
I
like
believe you.
Frank from Sunny. I got a guy.
I don't need any of that, but I just need to know because
I mean, no judgments. I just want you to know we don't, dig through the latrine to find drugs.
Hey,
fair
speak
enough.
for yourself, Theseus. Like, sometimes that's how you find the drugs. Like,
Honestly, yeah.
It shouldn't honestly surprise me at all.
Hey, I'm a thief, not a saint.
I have no excuses.
Curiosity. And cat.
all right, we
Yeah,
should
I
find
mean,
out where
okay,
this
yeah,
woman
yeah,
lives.
that one works.
We should carry on.
So we're gonna go find where this Elolis woman lives.
I mean,
Okay, how are you gonna do that?
Is she still at work?
Hey,
Just
go
like
right.
hang out outside of work and then stalk her on her way home.
I could call
That-
Granga.
You could what?
Greg, I could call Granga.
Grunga.
Grunga.
Oh yeah,
sorry,
go
damn it.
call Grunga.
Oh shit. She's gonna
Well-
be so mad at me. I forgot her name. Boyfriend
She
She
ever.
doesn't,
Shit. Okay.
We won't
you could
tell her.
always
You're
go
good.
talk to
I'm gonna
Miss
call Granga.
Grail.
You go talk to her. We'll hole up outside of work and just kind of like stalk her on her way home.
That's weird, but okay.
Hello?
You're going to Grunga. She's still hard at work in the front of the shop. Hey, I'd still have some stuff I need to finish up.
Do you want to go on a date?
Yeah, no, I thought that's what we decided on earlier.
Oh, okay. But also, do you know where Alolis lives?
Yeah, wait, why?
Oh, no reason. I just wondered.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh, God
Dude!
damn it.
Wingman, it's for the Minotaur.
It's for the Minotaur.
Okay, roll persuasion, just regular.
Shit. Okay, wait. Shit. Hold on. Wait. Shit. Fuck. Damn it.
Rhythm is either a great or a horrible wingman. We will find out in 5 seconds.
Oh, 14.
Okay. Oh, the Minotaur's okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I guess.
Yeah. So wait, is he just going? Why does he need to know where she lives, though?
I mean, he's.
Shouldn't he just ask her on
romantic.
a date?
He wants to do something surprising and sweet. But
He wants to write her a letter.
I wish I was in there.
Anonymous.
Wait, we're not there. We can't offer this.
I'm like, we are there. I'm just like sticking my head in the
Oh, wait,
door
are we-
or something.
we're all-
You guys are outside the
We're
shop.
outside. I'm leaning on the door, and every once in a while, I just like yell something.
There's a
over
full-blown
Marley's
Ed and
shoulder.
Eddie quack, like someone just heard something that caught them by surprise and is mildly outraging them, and they're just like, "It's for the Minotaur."
It's for the Minotaur.
What?
I'm a great wingman. I'm an awesome wingman.
Yeah. So you go out the front door. You'll take a right. You go to where there's a split in the road, and you're going to want to take the right of that, and then 4 doors down. There's that's the entrance to her house. She lives in the upstairs level.
Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Come back in a couple hours. We'll go see Ukin for some poultry.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so am I. I'm beaming.
I can tell. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Click.
It's like if Ron Swanson were
Did you
female
say
and a Potter.
click out loud? Just click. Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
I grab his shoulder and pull him back outside.
All right.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
High five. I mean, low five, because I'm. Anyway, where are we going? Oh, I know. That's right. I'm supposed to leave.
Keen mind. I'm just gonna lead us there.
All bad.
You didn't hear it though, did you?
I was leading my head through the door as
Okay.
they were talking. That's why I was wingmanning.
Okay.
Totally heard everything.
All right, so yeah, you guys go there. You probably, based off where the sun is, have 30 minutes to an hour somewhere in there before Lolas comes home.
Hey, Barley, wait, we need you. Where'd you
What?
go?
I'm sorry, I was playing with my cat.
It's time to break in. Let's break in
okay.
before she gets
It's
off
your
work.
time, Ocean's 11.
Oh, hell yeah. I have a whole kit for this. Fuck yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and pass without a trace all
I'm gonna
of us.
I'm gonna be
Hooray.
Saul and fake a heart attack.
So that's a plus 10 to stealth for everyone.
Yay.
Nice.
Even the giant minotaur.
Even the giant minotaur.
Even I'm sneaky now.
No more
Snake.
clip clop clip clop.
As
It's
long
a
as Vita does not
soft
cast
clop.
magic, Vita
Soft
can
clop.
potentially be sneaky.
Okay, so you have thieves' tools, right, Barley?
Yep.
Okay, roll a dexterity check and add your proficiency because you're proficient with thieves' tool, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which, oh god, where is it? Oh.
Proficiency is +2 right now.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh. I got 16.
Okay. So, not a very hard lock. Pops right open.
Hell yeah.
You guys go in and you see a stairway leading up and around the corner to go upstairs, and 2 doors, one to the left and right of you, that seem to be other people's residences.
We go up to her room. To her.
Yeah.
Okay. You get up there. There's another locked door.
Barley!
I'm actually gonna go keep guard.
Okay. So Gaius is at the
Watch.
front.
Mm-hmm. And I'm keeping in my mind that between 30 minutes and an hour from now, we need to get the fuck out.
Okay.
I'm aiming for 30 minutes. I've like got a ticker in my head going.
Okay. So re-roll for the thieves' tools.
I did 20.
Opens right up.
Yes.
You guys walk in. It's decorated in a way that shows that someone she doesn't have a lot of income, but she wants it to look as nice and orderly and presentable as possible. There's a bed on the wall in one side, a small cooking stove, facing a window that overlooks the street that you guys came in by. There is, a few small chairs and tables, plants, boxes, shelves, that kind of thing. Just real basic stuff, but presented in a way that you could tell she wants it to look nice.
Perception check, maybe?
What are you trying to do?
I guess look for the knife.
Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to look for a knife.
Also roll investigation.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep
okay.
guard right outside the door. So we've got Gaius down below, and I'm at the door.
22 for my perception check.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
So 17 on investigation, and then there was a perception as well.
No, just investigation, because you guys are looking for the dagger.
Gotcha.
Vita gets a strange idea and opens the window that overlooks the street, reaches their hand.
We can't hear
We
you.
can't hear you, Brian. Can you repeat that last bit?
Cutting out.
I don't know why.
Yep,
Is it better
we
now?
hear you fine
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Vita gets a strange idea, opens the window, reaches over the windowsill, and sort of strapped to the underside of the windowsill is something in a burlap sack. Pulls it
Vita.
out.
Yeah.
Unrolls it. It's wrapped up. There is an ornate dagger with an emerald inlaid to the pommel.
Vita turns around and just shows what's in their hands.
Theseus is beaming.
Okay, let's take that. Let's get the fuck out of here, and
Yay.
let's go see the
Grail.
Cairn women. Yeah, Grill.
Can I hold it?
No.
Aww.
Let's say from downstairs.
You're not there. You're
Oh.
not
Downstairs.
there. You're
Vita-
not
Red says no.
Gaius has dad hearing. Gaius knows.
Can we
So
change
as
the
we're-
temperature on the thermostat?
Boom.
Vita kind of walks downstairs and hands it to Gaius.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Okay,
Okay.
legit.
So I
Let's
guess-
get the fuck out of here. Hey,
guess-
Barley, relock the doors.
Okay.
And I guess we need a story for how we found this. How we found this. If we were going to just say,
We broke into her house, and it was underneath the ledge of the window.
oh, that
Yeah.
might not go as well as you think it would.
We were
because-
out.
I broke into the house. You guys.
Hey
probably not.
guys,
found it.
guys, real quick. Vita, you said you found it under the windowsill.
Is that where I found it?
It fell from
Yeah,
the windowsill.
I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what Vita was thinking. Perhaps it just fell.
Herschel
It
vaulted
appeared.
up the wall and grabbed it with his mouth and brought it down.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Let's go find
Let's go.
Grill.
Blame it on the cat. Let's go.
Blame it on the cat. Perfect.
Wait, which
Herschel.
cat?
I mean, technically, both of you.
Okay, let's go.
Either of you. Let's go.
You guys set off towards the Temple of Almora, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Yeah, solving
Boys.
crimes.
Hey,
We're
guys.
the best crime solvers.
No one got even close to dying tonight.
Yay!
Yay!
To be fair, we
To be
avoided-
fair,
We
we're
didn't
gonna-
die.
Could have fallen
Yay!
down there with the skeleton rider.
but we didn't.
We just said hi to him. That was great.
Yeah, that was a good moment.
Okay, so for the outro, everybody do one last roll.
Ah,
Oh no.
Nat
15.
20. Fuck yeah.
Okay. Technically, I did it last week, but I did roll the 1.
I
You
rolled
did
a
good.
two.
Huge coincidence. I also rolled a 1.
Oh
Eh.
So we're going to give this one to Patrick.
All right, I'll
I
take
rolled a 3. I almost had it.
Hey!
it. You lucky bastard. Wait, so are we like outroing like right
Yeah, man,
here,
it's
right
all
now?
you.
Right
We're
here,
live.
right now.
Just whatever
Fuck it,
feels
we'll
right,
do it
man.
live.
I trust you.
Okay. Well, how's everybody doing before we sign off?
Oh my
Y'all
god,
doing
so
good?
good.
Chat,
actually-
you doing good?
Yeah, we should check in on chat. What's going on with chat?
They're all.
Chat, how are you today?
Hey,
Yeah,
chat,
Uh,
thank
my-
you so much for helping make this
Did you
fun.
like tagging along in the mystery machine?
Myself and Blue, we had a conversation about how sus Ataris was for a little bit. We were conversing
Okay.
about.
Nice.
Majorly
Nice.
sus.
Yeah.
Super sus.
How's
Yeah.
everyone doing this apocalypse eve?
Yeah, apocalypse.
Said that,
Eve!
Yay!
They said chat is chilling. Glad to see you guys again.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Blue.
We love you, chat.
Hell yeah,
Love
chat.
you so
Blue
much.
believes in us and we believe in Blue.
Yeah.
Agreed. We affirm Blue's existence. We believe in them.
And you affirm us, Blue. All right. Well, Blue and anybody else who's still here, thank you guys for joining us this week. We're going to do it again next Monday, and stay tuned for more inclement weather on Fridays, where we're going to argue about shit and come up with knockoff X-Men names.
Why men? Why men?
Why
Why
Remember to-
men are clutch.
Remember to like, follow, and subscribe.
Smash
Yeah,
that like button.
follow.
Yeah.
Follow.
Yeah,
Twitch.
make sure to
follow
follow.
us. Everyone follow us.
Help.
Also, go follow our Instagram page where I post memes that Robbie makes.
Almora RPG.
Yeah, all of our social is just Almora RPG. Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. We have a Twitter that we haven't really used yet, but it exists.
Can you triple post?
YouTube, all of it. All of it's
Hey.
just Almora RPG.
If we get 25 Twitter followers, we'll start using Twitter.
I like it.
All right.
Perfect.
How these things work.
Okay.
On that note, everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.